right, everybody, welcome into the pregame show of your Sachse Mustangs as they are taking on the South Garland Titans, who are having a rough go at it this season. After they start the season off with a win, they have dropped 7 in a row. And your Sachse Mustangs, they've had a tough go at it in reality, if you think about what's going on as far as they're concerned. However, last week they got another win, their second win of the season, as they got the victory and was able to put themselves in a position where they see them sitting at a little bit different light as they were a couple of weeks ago. But when you take a look at what's going on as far as the standings right here, as far as the Garland ISD and those that are in the 9-6A, we started off with the Wiley East as the Raiders are 7-0 on the season overall. They're 5-0 in district right now, have the lead over the Naaman Forest Rangers, who are 4-3 overall, but 4-1 within district, and they're just one game behind Wiley East. And then in third place, you're looking at the Lakeview Centennial Patriots, who are 4-3 overall, and they're 3-2 within district. They're 2 back from first. And then it is the Wiley Pirates. The Wiley Pirates 4-3 overall, 3-2 also as well in district, as well as the Lakeview Centennial Patriots. After that, it is the Garland Owls, who are 4-4 overall, 3-3 within district, as the Sachse Mustangs gave them their third loss just this past week on Thursday. So that's where they set. North Garland, who is 2-3 within district, they're 3-4 overall. They are sitting with the same record within district of 2-3. But the Sachse Mustangs are 2-5 overall. Rowlett Eagles are 2-6 overall, 2-4 within district. They're still within striking distance in reality. And then South Garland, of course, the team that we were just talking about, they started off with the victory in their first game, but have dropped the 7 games in a row right there set, as well as going losing 6 in a row within district. So they are 0-6 within district. So looking at that kind of thing right now, the Wiley East, actually the Wiley East Raiders, they haven't lost a game all season. They're on a 7-game winning streak, as the Naaman Forest Rangers are on a 3-game losing streak. Those are the teams that have the best winning streak going on right now. But Sachse getting off the snide last week against Garland was huge. Is if you take a look at where they were standing, this was a must get for them as far as the Garland Owls were concerned. In the first frame, the Sachse Mustangs went ahead in that frame 14-6, but then Garland fought back in the second quarter and outscored the Sachse Mustangs 10-6, which brought the score 20-16 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs at halftime. And then it started with a sluggish third quarter for both teams in reality. They both played to a 7-7 tie. But in the fourth quarter, that's when the Sachse Mustangs spread their legs. They outscored the Garland Owls 21-6 to have the score come out to 48-29. Now, I'm going to tell you the first drive of this game, and that was by the Sachse Mustangs after they received the kickoff. In less than a minute, they were up on the board. So it was probably the first drive that we've seen them come out fired up and ready to go. And really, it was almost one of those drives that had 0 mistakes in it. And sometimes that is challenge for the Sachse Mustangs, whether it's penalties or whatever the case may be, mental mistakes such as what Bill Cerna was alluding to before. That having been said, of course, you know, when you look at where everything looked at, Sachse just was up on top of things. However, they were still outscored in a lot of things, but they outscored Garland in other things. If you take a look at the first downs, the Sachse Mustangs were outscored by the Garland Owls 22-18. However, the total yards was big in this game in reality. The Garland Owls only managed 297 yards, as the Sachse Mustangs ripped off 465 yards in that whole setup right there for them as far as the whole game was passing was 181 yards compared to Garland's 93, but it was more about the rushing game, really in reality for both teams, because Garland is one of those teams that does like to run the football. Garland ran for 215 yards. However, the Sachse Mustangs, 284 total yards on 40 attempts. So when you look at the number, that is 7 yards a rush. Huge numbers for them as far as that is concerned. However, some of the things that Sachse Mustangs still have a problem with are penalties. Penalties that cost this football team usually at vital times. However, this past game, the penalties did not come at vital times. However, they did still have 9 penalties for 65 yards compared to the Garland's 10 penalties for 85 yards. So both teams had a couple of turnovers, one interception and one fumble from the muff punt in reality for the Sachse Mustangs. So, and those were the kind of things that usually turn the team and turn these kind of games around for the Sachse Mustangs. However, they overcame that with some good defense that was being played out on the football field. Brendan George, he had a fantastic night for him. He was 12 of 17 for 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. As far as that is concerned, Pope Akana, 25 rushes, 170 yards for a touchdown. He had 6.8 yards per carry. Brandon Haygood had 8 carries for 62 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. And even Grayson King, he rushed the ball 3 times for 47 yards and for 2 touchdowns. On the receiving side of it, Cortland Scott, 4 receptions, 90 yards. He didn't get a touchdown. However, Kalik Lockett, 3 receptions, 58 yards. He had a touchdown. And Santana Quinn, 3 catches, 23 yards, and he also had a touchdown. So when you look at the game last week, it was finally a game where you saw the Sachse Mustangs clicking on all cylinders. That being said, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a quick break here in the pregame show. Of course, the pregame show being brought to you by the Bullet Experience. Make sure you check them out at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett, just on the outside of Waterview, whether it's for training, whether it's for getting set for the season, training in the midseason, all that, the very important mid-season training that you need, and postseason and getting ready for the next season. They do it all over at the Bullet Experience. Make sure you check them out, as Melvin Bullet, Jerry Bullet, and others over there are getting you set to be the best that you can possibly be. And welcome back into the Couch Potato Sports Show, as your Sachse Mustangs are taking on the South Garland Titans here on a Thursday night. Thursday night lights, as we talk about, whether it's Friday night lights. Tonight it's Thursday night lights, as the Sachse Mustangs are looking to try and the battle to try to keep themselves in contention for the playoffs. And that is huge for them as you take a look at it. And we talked about where the standings were as far as the Sachse Mustangs are concerned. Of course, they are 2-5 overall, but 2-3 within district, still within a shot of making the top 4 right here within district to make the playoffs, and we'll see if they can do that. But they still got to get past a team, even though they may be 1-7 overall and 0-6 within district. This is still a team they got to come out and they have got to get a victory against. It's not one of those things where you can just pass over and not worry about them. So this is a game, they call them trap games. Okay, and this could be very well be a trap game for Sachse if they do not come out and do what they did last week, which was get started fairly quickly. Now, this is a football team that uses a lot of different looks, especially at the quarterback position. However, it's Marco Martos, who does most of the work there. He has 67 of 152 for 770 yards. He's got 6 touchdowns. However, he has 5 interceptions. So that's why I think you'll see a couple of times where you'll see Jaden Holland in the lineup. He has 6 of 12 for 102 yards. And then Romeo Johnson, he has 7 of 12 for 41 yards. So they got a lot of guys that can come in and out of the lineup as far as that is concerned. Now, when you take a look at this football team, this team rushes the football. As far as the attempts and everything, when you take a look at the numbers that are there, 174 attempts on rushing from those 3 guys that we talked about. They have a lot more other things going on as far as rushing is concerned. Gonzalez, he rushes for 90 times for 335 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns. Cameron McNeil, he has rushed for 40 times, 163 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. And then Marco Matos, the quarterback guy doing the work there, 31 rushes, 124 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns as well. And then you got Bill Curtis, 11 rushes for 53 yards. And then Jaden Holland, also the other quarterback, 16 rushes, 40 yards. And then Romeo Johnson, 7 rushes, 12 yards, 4 rushes, 11 yards for McGee. And then Davis for 1 rush and 6 yards. So this is a football team that likes to run the football. Obviously, if you look at the numbers and the numbers of the attempts compared to what's going on, it looks like it's even. However, this is a team that is going to depend on the run in order to set up what passing that they got going on. Taking a look at Reuben Davis at the wide receiver position, 25 receptions for 305 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jonas Brown, 25 receptions, 296 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns. And then Jaden Holland out of the backfield, 8 catches for 149 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns. And these guys are averaging, all 3 of those guys are averaging 11 yards or more on the reception, as 11 yards for Jonas Brown, 12 for Reuben Davis, and then 18.63 for Holland. And then Cameron McNeil comes in with 5 receptions at 53 yards, averaging almost 6 yards a catch. And then Gladamus, he's got 4 catches, 47 yards, average of close to 12 yards. And then 5 catches, 33 yards, for 6.6 for Canis. So a lot of things going on as far as this football team is concerned. You don't know what you're going to get when you're going to get it. So I think there's going to be a situation where defense is going to play a big part in this game as far as recognizing what may be coming at them as far as the Sachse Mustangs are concerned and what they are capable of doing. So you got to look out for that, what they're doing, when they're doing, and mainly why they're doing it. So that is the thing to keep your eye on as far as the South Garland Titans are concerned. Now, as far as Sachse is concerned, it's a little bit of a different story, but good story as we got that victory last week against the Garland Owls. That sets up for a run that they've got to do. They have to win the last 4 to be considered to probably be in the playoffs, and it did start with a good victory, and a victory they needed, and a dominating victory, which is something we have not seen from the Sachse Mustangs this year, 48-29 over the Garland Owls. That having been said, when you take a look at the Sachse Mustangs and what they got going on, they sort of just like the South Garland Titans like to spread the ball around. They like to do a lot of things as they have gotten creative throughout the year. And I'll just give you an example. Grayson King, who is the quarterback, he started out quarterback in the season. He is 6 of 30 with 4 interceptions, no touchdowns. So when you look at that, they were saying, well, we weren't getting what we wanted out of him at the quarterback position. But what they did is brought him in and made him work a little bit as far as the rushing is concerned, as he has 35 rushes for 184 yards and 4 touchdowns there. So they use him and bring him in every once in a while. But right now, Brendan George, kind of taking over the quarterback position. He has 64 of 105 for 775 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and Victor Jesus Gutierrez, 5 of 11 for 100 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for him. So, but the rest of it looks like this. Popacana at the rushing, and all of these that I'm going to give are the rushing. Popacana for 88 rushes for 777 yards. He averages close to 9 yards a carry, and that is huge for the Sachse Mustangs. So he's the guy that carries the weight. He's got 7 touchdowns. R.C. Reeves, we haven't seen in a while because of injury, 45 rushes, 232 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns. Grayson King, we already talked about. And then Harris, who was hurt last week. He was not in the game, 24 rushes, 146 yards. He's got a touchdown. And Brendan George also getting in the action as far as the rushing is concerned for 33 rushes for 132 yards. He's got a touchdown as well. And then Brendan Haygood, 20 rushes for 113 yards and 3 touchdowns as well. Then on the receiving side, Cortland Scott, 27 receptions, 371 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns. He's averaging close to 14 yards a catch. And then Kalik Lockett, 18 catches for 243 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns, also averaging close to 13 yards a carry. And then Jet Creel, 9 receptions, 95 yards, close to 11 yards per reception. And then Curtin Hanks, who's came in about mid-season here, 7 catches, 75 yards. And then Austin Phillip, 4 catches, 58 yards, averaging close to 15. And then Robbie Rothrick, 2 catches, 52 yards. He's got a touchdown. And then Santana Quinn, 4 receptions, 36 yards. He's got a touchdown. So that's where the team is looking right now as far as the roundabout for the Sachse Mustangs. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take another quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and the pregame show being brought to you by the Bullet Experience. And when we come back, we'll be coming to you live from Homer B. Johnson Stadium. We'll be talking a lot of things. We'll get JP Phillips from the sideline, as well as Bill and I will talk about tonight's contest as the Sachse Mustangs take on the South Garland Titans. Quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your radio and video commentary home of your Sachse Mustangs.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com. At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer fields. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Costo Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Costo Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CostoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on. Yeah, but is it fresh?
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp, located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse. Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs! Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs. Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement fail to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com. At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer fields. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on.
Yeah, but is it fresh?
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp, located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse. Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs! Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs. Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else. All right, everybody, welcome into the Couch Potato Sports Show. It is me, Sonny Clark, along with the eagle-eye Bill Cerny. He's just kind of hanging back here a little bit. He's looking at some things there. Good to say hi. As we're here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, we're about 7 or 8 minutes away from kickoff. Now, we unfortunately were not able to put the pregame show up early like we normally do on Wednesday. I had some internet problems. I couldn't get it. I couldn't even get the Eagle Eye online, so I wanted to bring him on here for a couple of minutes before we get into the national anthem and talk a little bit about this game, because we saw some good stuff out of the Sachse Mustangs last week, Bill, with immediately. I mean, scoring under in less than a minute, but still seeing a lot of penalties in that football game as well. So take a look at this game. Unfortunately, with what's going on as far as the Titans are concerned, they won their first game of the season and now have lost 7 straight. This is a game here you cannot drop the ball on in reality.
Well, and going into last week's game, we come off that bye week. Great, a great way to come back off the bye week and come together. But you're absolutely right. You mentioned the penalties. Yeah, you did have a high amount of penalties. One thing with the penalties, though, is last week's, they weren't of the big variety. Wasn't a bunch of big 15-yard penalties. A lot of them were 5-yard penalties, false start, something that can be corrected. Avoided having those penalties that really affected a drive, either on offense or defense. Coming in tonight, though, you're getting a team of South Garland that has been struggling all year. We're looking at the team right now on the sideline. You don't have a lot of players. You're going to have players that are going to be on both sides of the ball. So it's a lot to put on these young kids to have to get out there. If it's a lower division team, at a 2A or a 1A where you might not have 11 men on each side of the field, it could be better. But the size of this team is something you see on a 1A or a 2A. There's only about 30 guys out here, and you're looking at 22 guys that need to be on the field, both on offense and defense.
Mm-hmm, definitely. And also taking a look at where Sachse are, we were talking about this, off air. They need to win their final 4 games. This is part of that 4 games. Next week, that all-important game up against Wiley. We're going to talk about that a little bit in the halftime show. But next week's game is a very important game. So this is one game that you cannot overlook to get to that game. So I think there's a lot of things that we'll probably see here tonight that we might possibly see against Wiley.
Well, and this is a great week to work on those things. You're right. You don't want to overlook the Titans. You don't ever want to overlook a game because it can affect you. Me being a coach, one year we went into Colorado. They were 0-11, and we were 10-1. And they smoked us.
Yes.
Because we were overlooking them for the next game. You don't ever want to overlook a game, and especially with this Titan team, they're going to come out hungry. They're going to come out and play.
Yep.
Sachse has not been the history that they are. So every team looks at Sachse right now is like, hey, they're beatable because they've been beaten this year.
And they're going out to the midfield right now. They're going to be doing the coin flip here, and we're going to keep track of that. But just back to this one, I think we see a lot of other players also tonight, depending on how the game goes. I think we'll see a lot of guys who don't get a lot of time out on the football field here tonight if they are able to do what we might think that they might be able to do. And that'll be good for later on, maybe next week for Wiley, or even for the final game as well.
Well, and depth always comes in handy. And I will tell you that, Sachse's been on the wrong end of this type of situation where late in the game, it's out of reach and you bring in the second, third team. So we've seen it in the past. This could be an opportunity where we could be on the the positive side of that and be able to play some of these guys. But
Yep.
you want to make sure you run a clean game. You work on those things like you mentioned, the turnovers, avoiding the penalties.
South Garland
This is a good game to work on those things.
won
Well,
elected to defer.
The Titans have won the
Sachse
toss,
will
and
receive.
they are going to defer to the second half. So the Sachse Mustangs will get the ball first. And we remember last week they came out with a bang, and it'll be really interesting to see what kind of formations that we'll see on this football team. Again, we'll talk, things that are going to be changing up, maybe things that we normally don't see right away. So we'll see how this whole thing works out as far as the Mustangs are concerned. But on the other side, it's all about keeping these guys full of energy, not being so tired. That means they need to sustain drives so both sides of the football does not get tired coming into this one.
No, yeah, absolutely right. And like I said, it's got a great weather night, little warmer than it was one day ago, 24 hours ago.
Yep.
It's a beautiful night. It's a great night for football. You want to go out there. You want to avoid any injuries. You want to play fundamentally sound. That's what's going to help you going into next week.
What did you do last week on a Friday? I mean, we're normally calling Friday Night Lights, but last week or Thursday, tonight is Thursday. What'd you do
I
last
actually
week?
went to the SMU Navy game. A buddy of mine's one of the coaches there, so I went and enjoyed the game, and it was a nice night, and it was a good win for the Mustangs.
I went and I saw the Wiley East and the Wiley
that's right.
Pirate
That
game.
was a great game.
And it was a great game. And frankly, it could have went either way and went down into the fourth quarter, of course, which kind of what I expected. I got an idea of what we can look at come next week as I was kind of scouting what was going on. So I'll talk a little bit about that in the halftime show. That is all set. They're doing the national anthem, so we're going to have a little respect for that. And we're going to take a quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. And when we come back, it's going to be about time to kick this one off here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs
Let
radio.
Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip-on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors. Give Rodney James a call at 214-536-2607. That's 214-536-2607. Or check him out on the web at www.
This is Sonny Clark letting you know about Karen McKinney of Budget Blinds of Rowlett. Find a little inspiration by browsing our product, whether it be the latest trends, child safety, or smart home technology, and more. Contact Karen McKinney at 972-722-9300 or visit her on the web at budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. You can also learn who they are, as well as their approach and products, and you can also schedule a free home consultation. Again, contact Karen at 972-722-9300 or log online, budgetblinds.com/Rowlett.
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as they are getting ready for kickoff. They're getting everybody off of the field as they did their introduction. Tonight is senior night for the South Garland Titans. So we saw the seniors walk across the field with their parents and those that support them. That's always a nice thing. Nice thing to see here.
Well, absolutely. And I know both you and I are close to senior night too. So that's when we get to go to First Cafeteria at 4 p.m. for dinner.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, I can get it now. So there it is. So hey, First Cafeteria, there ain't nothing like free plug, but hey, get out there. Yeah, about 4:30 in the afternoon, man. Hit that baby up really good.
Their early dinner special.
Hey, man. And it's good too. So, all right. So they're getting set here and getting ready to kick this one off. The Titans are going to be in their red jerseys with their white pants. They're going to be going right to left on your internet radio dial. The Mustangs are going to be in their home, the way
white shirts or jerseys with their blue pants. So we'll look at that. We also see a lot of pink out there. It is that time of the year where breast cancer awareness is a big one. I've been watching this young man as far as his short kicks, and that's not what he planned out doing. And it hit one of the players' butt did go out of bounds. So that's actually a good thing in reality since it was actually touched.
Well, actually, they're going to say it wasn't touched, and that's why they threw the flag. They're going to put, now you have one official over here saying it was touched, so I think they are going to wait.
I think that's what they're going to talk about. I pretty much saw that, and they're calling that. They are going to put it on the 30-yard line, so they're saying he didn't touch it.
Well, no, they're saying that's where he touched him.
So,
yeah, on a play like that, that's...
Oh, that's right. It would go out to the 40-yard line, if
35
yard if it went out there. So, all right, so Mustangs going left or right on your internet radio dial, all set, first down, as no time went off the clock. So, that being said, I'm not sure why that didn't happen.
Well, because I think the time clock keeper thought it didn't touch anybody either.
Yes,
because it doesn't start until somebody touches
it. So I don't think anybody's going to mind as they were going to start. And good to see Big Red joining us. How you doing, Big Red? You got your microphone. Use it tonight so we can hear you. All right, so too far, one near for the Mustangs as they get the snap and they play action, go out to the side, caught by Creel around the corner. He's going to pick up about 5, maybe 7 on that last ditch effort there. Nice way to start it off there. And is Borner on the stop for South Garland, but not before they picked up 8. Good way to start off the game.
Yeah, it's a little flare out of the backfield, and he was able to hit him on the crossing and get 8 yards.
All right, so here comes second down and 2. Ball is on the 38-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. 3 near, 1 far for the Mustangs. They go ahead and hand the ball off and getting around, breaking tackles, getting the first down, pushing around to the 50-yard line. Who is that? I mean, there you are. It's Akana, of course, gaining 9 yards a carry. I should have known it was him. But Akana pushes it all the way down there. Where are they going to place it? They're going to place it at the 48-yard line. Kind of just getting around the side, a good stiff arm there as well, and able to get around the corner. So first down and 10, ball on the 48-yard line. This time it's on the Titans side of the field. There goes a man in motion. George back to pass. He gets in the man in motion's hand. That was Akana, but he was unable to bring that in. Nice idea because they had some good blocking down the field.
Well, I think he just had a little bit too zip on it from George. Akana wasn't very far from him, and he put a little bit too much mustard on that.
All right, so that being said, that brings up second down and 10 for the Mustangs. And Mustangs look pretty crisp here tonight so far, moving on their first drive, getting set now for the second down and 10. Play clock's down to 15. 3 far, 1 near. They go ahead, hand it off to Akana. Akana's wrapped up immediately. Wow, all on top of it. And I didn't see the number. There we go. Pacheco, is that how you say it?
Pacheco.
Pacheco.
And Galdames on the tackle.
Galdames on that stop. Thank you. Thanks for the assist because I don't have my glasses tonight. So this one's going to be interesting because the numbers are not jumping off on my page. Now, loss of 3 on that last play. So now it's third down and 13. Big time play here. George back to pass. He's going to go for it deep down the field. Ball in and out of the hands of the receiver on the side. That was Quinn. He wishes he had that one back.
That was all Quinn. He had it in both hands. I think he was thinking about scoring the touchdown and started running before he actually brought the ball in.
I think you're right. I think he turned his head. You look at the replay, he turned his head. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, but that's the wrong game. But he turned his head. That brings up fourth down. That brings on the kicking unit. And, of course, King's going to handle those kicking duties. And back, I'm trying to catch that number who's back. He didn't turn fast enough for me. But the kick is going to go up, and it's going to go back and be handled at the 5-yard line. Bringing it out here now to the 15, and he's going to be wrapped up big time outside. Big time tackle by number 91 for the Sachse Mustangs. And that was number, and well, here, I don't see a 91 on my list, or is there a 91?
It was definitely 91.
It was 91. I think we got a new dude, but we don't have 91 here in it. It might have been 97, depending on how that was. So they could have been to Tangs, or mark that 97.
could have been Bennett. So we'll check that. We'll see if it goes. All right, so here we go. First down for the they seem like they're kind of lost out there on the football field. It's going to be Martos back for the quarterback position for the Titans. Guys running in and out. Play clock's down to 4. They're never going to get this snap off. And here it goes. There's the delay of game. They need to call it, or are they going to call a timeout? Because it's like, come on. Hey, if I see it.
Well, and the back judge that normally calls the delay a game looked at
offense.
the coaches before he threw
5-yard penalty.
He looked at the coaches so he was calling it. So he gave them the opportunity to call timeout.
He did, and they did not, so that backs them up. So it's going to be first down 15, ball on their own 14-yard line. It's going to be Martos in the quarterback position. He's got 1 in the backfield with him, 2 near, 1 far, and they go ahead and they just right in the middle of it, nothing happening there as they were trying to run the football. And it's hard to see those numbers from a far distance as the numbers on the jerseys are just kind of, that was Gonzalez on the rush, and he was brought down there by Talley after a gain of 2. So they place the ball at the 16-yard line. Clock is running. It's at 10:03 as they are calling the play. Weird kind of huddle that they got going on. The wide receivers didn't even go for it. Too far, too near for the wide receivers. Martos is going to be back there. Again, Gonzalez is going to be with him. Looking to the sideline, moving guys around. That could get set, and they go ahead and keep him. No, Martos keeps it, and he doesn't get anything either on the stop on the other side. Number 44, George, as well as Brunswick on the stop for the Sachse Mustang. Brings up third down and long, and that's a long 13-yard lines as they have only got 2 yards in reality on the first and second down.
If you're the coaching staff of South Garland, you've got to be frustrated that your first play of the game, you come out and get a delay a game. You got to come out knowing where you should be and who's on the field.
I'm missing you up there, Big Red. I don't see you online. You might have to hop off. Yep. So all right. So and you might want to jump on yours. I'll show you get it squared up. Montos with the quick pass, and it's caught around the corner down to the 25-yard line. He is going to be about 1.5 yards short of the first down. It was Gonzalez on the reception and Wells on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. So that brings up a big 4th and 3.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure coming up the middle from Afole as he was putting pressure on the quarterback to get that ball out.
So they are going to go ahead and bring on the kicking unit because Montos is handling some kicking in the practice. So we also saw that, and they also have another kicker. So, but I think Montos, he's going to be standing back at his own 14-yard line. We got 2 back for the Sachse Mustangs. It is going to be Scott as well as Creel. Creel on the near side, Scott on the far side. They're going to go to that far side. Nice kick. Got to hold them, backing them up, and you're not going to touch it. And it's going to be downed at the 40-yard line of the Sachse Mustang. Nice kick there. Good hang time. Guys got down there. Couldn't do anything with it as Scott let it hit the ground.
Well, and you have a dangerous returner in Scott. To get the fair catch is what you want to do. Either kick it away or kick it high.
All right, I got you back, Butch. Thank you very much. Are you on your own or on mine? Okay, cool. We'll switch it over if need be and get y'all set. All right, so here we go. 8:23 left to go here in the first quarter. We're knotted at 0 right now as George is waiting on the snap. Here comes the man in motion. They're going to do a little jet as they get it off to the other side. That's Cunningham. Cunningham gets 11 on first down. Perez on the stop for the South Garland Titans.
Yeah, and great job on the sweep. It looks like, are they going to give him the first down? Okay.
Wow. No. Yeah. All right. So they do give him the first down.
I think there's some confusion on and the chains are still trying to decide are you giving him the first down or not? But it looks like they're giving him the first down.
Yep. I thought he got 11. I thought he got to the 49-yard line. They placed it at midfield. George gets the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to try to go around the corner, and he's just pushing, and he's going to pick up about 4 on that quarterback keeper there, as there are a lot of players out there on the stop on the other side. As far as Balderales, Balderas on the stop. Thank you very much. I'll need your help tonight because those are small. Sonny don't have his glasses. So here comes a 2nd down and 6 after a pickup of 4. Too far, too near for the Mustangs. They hand it off to Akana. He just sprints right through the middle, and he's going to be right near the first down as Ortera on the stop, as well as Balderas again on the stop. Did they give him the first? Nope, they lay it 1 yard short, so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for the Sachse Mustangs. But good press, good speed from Akana. When he saw the hole open up, he got through it, but the second level caught him up. So too far, 1 near, and they hand it off to Akana. Gets the first down, almost broke that one. If he could have got around the stop, that would have been good. And Valderez again on the stop. But he stopped them from running all the way down because he that was clear sailing if he got past.
Yeah, Valderez doesn't stop him. That's a easy touchdown as there's nobody else. No safeties were back, and he would have been right into the end zone.
Yep. So there we go. That way, when I see it, I can see it because he's going to be making some tackles here tonight. All right, so that brings up 1st down and 10. Ball's on the 36-yard line of the Titans. Mustangs moving left to right on your internet radio dial. Quick pass by George. Big time spot for Austin Phillips. And he gets down. He picks up 12 as they push it down to the 28-yard line. And on the stop was Ortega. Or what?
Ortra.
So Ortra on the stop, preventing the touchdown. Good to see him, Austin Phillips, get involved here early in the game as they push the ball down to the 25-yard line of the Titans. Here come the Mustangs. No huddle, too far, 1 near. George goes ahead, hands it off. Kate goes around the corner, trying to push it in. Akana is tackled from behind, and a really risky tackle from behind. And on the stop there was Valderez on the stop. I had to write it big because I had a feeling we'll see him.
Well, and what we're seeing so far is that they're really focusing on Akana. As they're really trying to focus on that run. I think that's why Sachse is coming out throwing the ball a lot earlier than they normally do.
Yeah, the second level's getting to Akana that's when he usually breaks it. He goes ahead, hand the ball around the corner for the Sachse Mustangs, and boy, oh boy, I'm going to tell you right now, we got an 11 on the field. That's Grayson King, as we see a lot of running from him as well. And on the stop on the other side, number 21 for the South Garland Titans. I can't see this.
Ontiveros.
I'm going to have to write that one down too. I can't even see it. Ontiveros. In a minute. So here comes 3rd down and 2 for the Sachse Mustangs. 2 near, 1 far. Back to pass. George looking for the fader in the corner. Caught. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. Nice floater in the corner. Worked off of the defender as well without getting the penalty.
Well, and I was kind of concerned that Lockett jumped a little too early because he was in that air early, but he hung up in that air and was able to bring that ball down.
All right, so they're going to go ahead and bring on the kicking unit for the Sachse Mustangs. Going to be Alvarado handling those duties. Creel is the one holding the ball, and the play clock hasn't started, so there we go. So the play clock just started so they can take their time. Kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs get up on the board first with 5:02 left to go here in this first quarter. It is 7-0 in favor of the Sachse Mustang. Quick breakout on the field means a break here on the Couch Potatoes.
Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or designed or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs.
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as the Sachse Mustang. Nice to see them get going. First drive didn't work out for them, but second drive gets them into the end zone.
Well, what I like about it is if you look at the stats right now, as early as it is, passing to rushing are about 50-50, which is something that we wanted to see all season long.
Absolutely. If you get too much of the running, they'll zero in on it, take advantage of the pass. And again, getting Austin Phillips involved with the game here early is nice. Kick goes up. And it's going to go out of bounds they saved it before it went out of bounds. Wow. If they would have let that ball go out of bounds, that could have been right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it was. But what happened was it hit the ground by the sideline, but it went straight up and down. So instead of, unless he was sure that was going to go out of bounds, that second bounce. He had to get on it because you did have somebody from the kicking team coming down.
Well, there you go. That's why they call him the Eagle Eye. Plus, he's 10 times smarter than me, too. So it kind of helps in that position.
9.5.
Yeah. So that being said, that's going to give a first down for the Titans. And it's hard not to call them their old name because we're kind of used to it. Yeah. But it is the Titans, too near, too far in the wide receiver position. Mart Host at quarter. No, wait. New quarterback at number 7. That is Green. He goes ahead and hands the ball off and nothing doing. Talk about getting on top of it. The Sachse Mustangs up on the running game, not even able to get Norberg with the stop. A guy playing both sides of the field again.
Yeah, and we've seen him on defense the last couple weeks. Actually, that in quarterback, that's actually number 4, Martos. Still.
Martos, I thought it was number 7.
Nope, it's number 4.
We're still right. So there we go. Thank you. We don't call him the Eagle Eye for nothing.
We're still trying to get you your glasses.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. 4:27 left to go in the first quarter. Too near, too far for the Titans. They're going to change the play. Martos moves up to it really quick. Now he's going to back off into it. Looking for the snap, goes ahead. He's going to keep it, and the Sachse Mustangs are on that quick. Boy, they grabbed him before he even got to the line.
Timeout.
He might have got
South Garland.
George on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs.
Yeah, and the defense even rolled back into prevent coverage, and we're still able to stop that rush.
I guess someone called timeout. All right, so there's a timeout on the football field. So with the timeout on the football field means a timeout here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be right back.
Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show after the timeout by the Titans. All right, and actually that was the Sachse No. It was? Yes, it was the South Garland that called it. All right, so 3 near, 1 far for the wide receivers as they go ahead and hand off. No, Montos keeps it, and they are just not getting anything. The penetration from the Sachse Mustangs have been big time in this game already. A Foley as well as someone else. What's the number?
I'm seeing 95.
Seeing 95. And I
don't have him on the roster.
And he is not on the roster, so maybe 95. There's Creasy was on the stop. 95. Wait a second. I have Creasy have what the number. Is it on there? Well, we'll put it on there. 3:30 left to go here in this first quarter. Sachse up 7-0. But here's a 3rd down and 16 on their own 11-yard line for the Titans. Back to passes Montos. He's going to have to get out of it. He got a little shuttle, but he dropped it. So it's going to be incomplete as the Sachse Mustangs were just all over Montos immediately.
Well, and he was getting a lot of pressure from Simpson, and he was about ready to get sacked. All you really do is just shovel it ahead over to number 22 of Gonzalez.
All right, so that brings up 4th down. It's on the first line. Oh, yeah, 95. I got it in the wrong spot. I'm sorry about that. I got that. I didn't hit this tab button. All right, so that brings up 4th down. They bring on the kicking unit for South Garland, and they're going to kick from their own end zone. And he got this one up, and it went really, really high. And a fair catch is going to be caught there by Cortland Scott. They're going to start this drive right around the 35-yard line. Good field position to start this one off to get maybe back into the end zone.
Yeah, and that's great field position. I was surprised Sachse didn't try to put pressure on the kicker. We've seen it all year as they've blocked multiple blocks, and having the kicker in the end zone, you would have thought they might have tried to be aggressive.
All right, so it's going to be 1st down 10 for the Sachse Mustangs as they place the ball on the 38-yard line. So let's see what Sachse sets up here with 3:09 left to go in the first quarter. 2 near, too far, but Creel goes in motion. They hand it off to King, and King's going to push it up. He's going to get to the 35 after a gain of 2. And on the stop there is Castano. What is it?
Castaneda.
Castaneda. Thank you very much on the assist there. The Eagle Eye Bill Cerny. He's got his glasses here tonight.
Go nowhere without him.
So 2:48 left to go in the first quarter. Relatively quick first quarter going, but a lot of running going on, so it takes a lot of time off the clock. So clock is running now at 2:37 here. Second down, 7 balls on the 35-yard line. They're kind of stacked here on the near side with 3. 1 far for the Mustangs. And in the backfield, waiting on this, George waiting on the snap. He gets it. He's going to go quick to the side. Scott with the catch. He's going to move to the 35-yard line, now down to about the 37-yard line. Didn't give very much in that one, as it was who was on the stop.
That was a Pacheco on the stop.
I'm going to write that one down too. Pacheco. So I can see it. All right, so that brings up 3rd down and 4. Clock is continuing at 2 minutes. 3 near. All right, mark that. 3 far, 1 near for the Mustangs. And George back to pass, and he's going to go that way. Ball caught. Oh, he threaded the needle between 2 defenders right there. Ball falls incomplete. The ball's intended there for Quinn. And boy, that was close.
Well, and that was thrown behind him. Quinn tried to reach back and grab it, but his momentum was already going into the center of the field. Right now, Sachse's in no man land where they're going to go ahead and go for it, because really too far for a field goal and a little bit too close to punt that ball.
4th down and 4 for the Mustangs. Too near, too far. They're going to look to the side, and in the backfield right there is Haygood. He's taking over the running duties here right now from Akana. So let's see what they draw up here. George with the quick pass to the near side. It is caught, and it is going to be Lockett. Lockett breaking tackles. He's going to push it down to the 5. Get in for the touchdown. Sachse Mustang. Lots of good footwork there by Lockett in order to get into the end zone.
Well, that was all Lockett. Really, Sachse was just trying to get that first down. They were just throwing a simple out pattern, and then Lockett did all the work. He pretty much juked 4 different defenders on the way to the end zone.
They bring on the kicking unit. Say that again there. Second one. So they bring on the kicking unit for the Mustangs. Mustangs got a good crowd on the other side for a Thursday night football game. How's this side? Wow. I'm actually surprised there's some up here too.
Well, I think we have more on the Sachse side than we do on the South Garland side.
All right, so they bring on the kicking unit, waiting on that as the kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs go up 14-0 with 1:34 left to go here in this first quarter. Breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs.
Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs!
I don't know. Yeah, it might be a little. All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, looking at something out on the football field. Looks to be nothing. We thought it was like a flag, but it's not. All right, so here come the Mustangs. They go ahead and they boot this one deep, and this one's going to be handled at the 10-yard line, bringing it out 15, 20, 25, and get about to the 27-yard line. And on the return there was Davis for the Titans, starting them out here about the 27-yard line. So 14-0, good start for the Sachse Mustangs as they get set. Next week, a big-time game for this team as they're going to be taking on the Wiley Pirates. It's going to be coming to you live right here from Homer B. Johnson Stadium. So we'll be ready for that one. And the Eagle Eye has made his way back. Good to see my man. All right, first down 10 for the Titans. And again, Martos is back in shotgun. He gets the shotgun snap, play action, come to the near side. Oh, man, I think he heard footsteps coming on that one as on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs, number 45. Yeah, something got moved around. So Brown on the stop. So watch those numbers. I must have not hit the tab button when I was fixing them, so my apologies for that. All right, so that brings up second down for the Titans. Ball still on their own 26-yard line as they got play calling comes up. I'm not sure if that's just a color or the actual play. They're holding.
It looks like it's just a clipboard that they're just writing on.
Yeah,
and it looks like he's writing a number because he came off and I saw that clipboard and said 51.
3 near, 1 far. Montos with a slant catch, hot, about 2 yards short of the first down. As number 2, it was Holland on the catch, and Jimenez stopped that from being a first down, but it's 3rd down and 1 for the Titans. So right now they're kind of moving the ball. So they got all kinds of. They got like it's like a deck of cards out there. It's really big.
Yeah, and you see it a lot of places you go to, especially in college football, where they have a card and it'll have 4 different pictures on there. And then you have another coach out here with a dry erase board. He's just writing a number on there.
All right, 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 35-yard line of the Titans. The Mustangs trying to prevent the first down. Montos in shotgun, too far, too near. They go to the far side. Ball caught, up in the ground, and it's intercepted. It's an intercept. Nope. Yep, it is intercepted. Or was it a catch?
No, it's intercepted.
And Jimenez on the interception as it bounced off the hands of the receiver, Davis, and ended up right there in the hands of Jimenez. There's the tip, and he got it.
Yeah, and that was just the receiver not bringing that ball in as he had both hands on it, just kind of tipped around, finally bounced off him to the and Jimenez was able to get it.
So number 2, Holland is out. He's also the backup quarterback. So Holland in the wide receiver position, but here come the Sachse Mustangs. 1st down and 10, ball on the 40-yard line of the Titans. George, play action. He's going to roll to the near side. And now he's just going to take it, and he's just going to run out of bounds. And a little help from behind, but the ball down to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 4 on that play.
Yeah, and they just he just couldn't find anything open, so he just scrolled out to the sideline and went out of bounds. And you're right, it was a little bit of a late here there by Balderas, but since there was no force, I think the officials let it go.
2nd and 6, and they hand the ball off to Akana. He's got plenty of green, splits the uprights, moving in. I'd say uprights, but right between 2 defenders, he's going to take it down to around the 6-yard line, and he just found a big hole, and he just went right through it really quick. On the stop on the other side was Garcia.
Yeah, and he almost broke that for a touchdown, but great run. Looks like we're going to get to the end of the quarter here.
Yep. So they are. They're not going to.
That's a quarter.
Play. So that being said, quick breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. When we come back, we'll be on the other side, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. We'll be right back.
This is Sonny Clark letting you know about Karen McKinney of Budget Blinds of Rowlett. Find a little inspiration by browsing our product, whether it be the latest trends, child safety, or smart home technology, and more. Contact Karen McKinney at 972-722-9300 or visit her on the web at budgetblinds.com/Rowlett. You can also learn who they are as well as their approach and products, and you can also schedule a free home consultation. Again, contact Karen at 972-722-9300 or log online budgetblinds.com/Rowlett.
We are back here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium, 14-0 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs as they start the second quarter. 1st down and goal from the 7-yard line for the Sachse Mustangs. Right to left on your internet radio dial. They hand the ball off to Akana. He's going to get about 6. He's about a yard short of the touchdown. So they're going to be working on that. And then on the stop on the other side was Balderas on the stop. We wrote that number down. He's making a lot of plays out there on the football field.
Balderas has been busy man on the defensive side, but defense has been out there for a long time as well.
All right, 2 in the backfield, King and Akana, as George gets the snap, hands it off. Nope, play action, puts it in. Touchdown! Sachse Mustang. Austin Phillips with his first touchdown of the season. As he's involved, I'd like to see that. I bet you JP's a little happy about that, as seeing his son get into the end zone. Congratulations.
Well, how often do you say that the receiver that just scored the touchdown now comes out as a long snapper
Yes.
on the extra point?
Yes, there you go. So, yep, makes the touchdown and zips right back in as they bring on the kicking team, Alvarado. Kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So the Mustangs go up 21-0 here with 11:27 left to go here in the second quarter. Breakout on the football field means a break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll
The
be right
prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
That's right. Work on your execution, fundamentals.
There we go. Yeah, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. You're absolutely right, Bill. As they working on things, getting set for Wiley next week, but taking care of business here tonight early, 21-0, as the Mustangs go ahead, put a boot into this one, and a big back and deep being handled on the other side. It's Davis. Davis is going to be hit almost immediately in reality. Oh, the ball's picked up. There's a fumble, and it's on the ground. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. We got to find out who that was because we couldn't see the number. Was that Creel? Let's see. Here comes the replay. We're looking at the replay here. And the ball sneaks out.
It was actually J.J. Hunt that got that.
And then number 32 for the Sachse Mustangs.
J.J. Hunt was the first to make contact with him, and he wrapped him up. I thought they were going to stop the play for forward progress being stopped, but they let the play go, and J.J. Hunt just took the ball right out of his hands and took it in the end zone.
So they bring on the kicking unit again. Didn't we just do this?
Mm-hmm.
I thought, is it so? Okay, we'll try this again. Nice setup for the Sachse Mustangs as they get into the end zone once again. They bring on the kicking unit. Alvarado, kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So 28-0, 11-17 left to go here in the second quarter. Quick breakout.
Fit Body Boot Camp located in Sachse. The solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse.
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as a kickoff. Again, we'll just do this here again. Get it all squared away. So let's see what happens. Creel and Scott again back for the Sachse. Or mark that. Wrong team, because that's who we're usually back. And the kick goes up by Alvarado. Puts it up deep. It's going to be handled at the 10-yard line. Pushed to the 20. Out to the 29-yard line. There are a whole bunch of Sachse Mustangs on the stops there. Bronston and a couple of his other friends out there. As Norberg was there.
Yeah, and Davis, he almost got popped again. That ball came loose as his first contact. You see that ball move a little bit. He's got to make sure and start tucking that ball a little tighter.
Hold on to it. All right, so 11:07 left to go. And the Titans now Gonna see what they can put together. Now, we've been on the other side of this before, maybe not by as much as this, but not able to get things going. So they just got to start with some small things. Let's see what they do. 2 near, 1 far for the Titans. And Montos in the backfield. He goes ahead, hands it off around the corner, pushing his Gonzalez. He's going to pick up about 6, maybe 7 yards, man. Many players there on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. Heiser was one of them, and many others were there as well. Yes, and Tally as well as Heiser. So, but gain of 6 there for Gonzalez.
Well,
That's
there is a
small little dude.
There is a flag on the play. Here.
Yellow hanky out on the football field? I don't see it. Where's it at?
It's behind the officials.
Oh,
where
okay.
You can't see it. If you're on the Sachse sideline, you see it before the officials.
So let's see what they do
The
here.
location of it is where there would be a holding or some kind of personal foul.
Maybe an illegal man downfield could be.
No, it was a rushing game. It wouldn't be a legal man downfield. It was rushing.
There you go.
Discussion.
So it looks like
there's no foul on the
flag. As the ball is in the same place, no call.
They waved the flag off.
So they took that off. So it's going to be second down and about 4 for the Titans. Ball is placed on looks like the 37-yard line. They have got to get to the 41-yard line for first down. Here comes second down for the Titans. They go ahead. Play action. Ball caught, knee on the ground. That stops him. Gain of 1. Davis had to go down to get that one. And in high school, if the knee hits down, you are down.
Well, and that's got to be frustrating for the coaches. He set it up to put Davis in forward motion, and really the ball was just thrown low, and he had to go down to get it.
All right, so that brings up third down and 2.
Well, and right now, I think South Garland, they just want to get a first down, get something going in their direction. They don't have first down yet, so really, you got third and 2. You're really focusing on at least just getting the 2 yards here and getting that first down and getting a new set of downs.
And Martos, he does run the ball a lot at the quarterback position. This time, though, he hands it up, and Gonzalez gets the first down and a couple more after that before he is brought down by your Sachse Mustangs on the stop. He just stood up. He needs to turn sideways, Bill. Okay, so it's Tally as well as Mills on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. So first down, that's a good way to start it for the Titans if they're going to start moving, getting things going. So they get set here. First down, 10, ball on the 43-yard line of the Titans. 2 far, 1 near, and Martos with the snap. And here goes the pass across and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. A yellow hanky went flying right before, and I'm trying to Charles was unable to bring that in. Actually, it was number 13. I don't have a 13 on the lineup for South Garland.
Number 13 is Jose Canes.
Thank you very much. I missed that one. Canes.
And it looks like what they're going to do is they're going to get Mills with a little bit too much or a little bit too early contact when that ball was coming in.
So that'll give them an automatic first down. If it's defensive.
Holding. Defense. Number 23. It's a 10-yard penalty.
Yep.
And an automatic first down.
So that will give them the automatic first down. Clock is temporarily stopped here at 9:27. Again, 28-0 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs as we get started here. And moving along here in the second quarter.
I will tell you that this is going to be play number 24 based on the clip on the little chart they have written on there.
All right, I wonder what. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. 2 far, 1 near. Let's see if you can remember it if you see it again. Here comes the pass for Martos. Puts the ball up, back shoulder. Nice catch there on the side. That was pretty. Holland on the reception. He's also a backup quarterback. McCown there on the stop for the Mustangs.
Well, a lot of pressure coming up the middle as he had to get that ball away. And sometimes when that happens, if you throw it behind the shoulder, you usually put yourself in a good position as a receiver.
All right, so clock running, 9:08 left to go. The Titans get the first down. What was that, Big Red? Yep, sophomore, young guy. A lot of young guys on this football team for the Titans. So here comes first and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Mustangs. Martos with the handoff, pushing up the middle, trying to get in and out. And he is so quick. That is Gonzalez. Sally on the stop. But Gonzalez got a lot of speed. Plus, he's short. We lose him in the crowd.
He is short, and he runs low to the ground, which makes it even more difficult, especially when he gets up and underneath his offensive line.
So second down and 7, ball on the 27-yard line of the Titans. Again, 28-0 in favor of the Mustangs, but the Titans trying to push it up. There's a slant ball caught, pushed down to about the 9-yard line. Nice catch again there by Holland, and this time Lacey on the stop prevents the touchdown.
Yeah, and what he's doing is he's just getting some separations off the line and just darting across the middle, and as long as he hits him in stride, he's going to get him every time.
So now they're moving to the side. Yeah, I wonder what. So we'll try to see if we can get a snap of what these. Oh, they got lots of pictures on that one. So interesting. So we'll see what they do here. Too far, one near for the Titans. It's going to be first down as the ball is handed off. And again, Gonzalez wrapped up by many of the Sachse Mustangs defenders on the left-hand side. So not much of a gain there. Rice on the stop as well as Simpson. And now bring up second down.
Yeah, that Sachse defense just clogging up the middle of the field and not giving Gonzalez any room to move there.
All right, so they were confusing me. It's second down and goal. They lost a yard, so they were actually starting first down and goal from the 10. They lost the yard, so here's second and 11, 2 near, 1 far for the Titans. Again, Gonzalez in the backfield. Martos at the quarterback position. A little conversation between wide receivers here on the near side. Then that's going to be a delay of game. So a yellow hanky hits the football field. Make sure you check out, by the way, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, they're having the 21st
delay game. Offense. Penalty, still second down.
Over in Rowlett. Check that out, Big Red. I think you might like that. Yeah, so there you There we go. I should have let you make that commercial. There you go. So here goes Martos as he rolls out, throws the ball to the end zone, just out of the reach of the receiver. Good coverage there by your Sachse Mustangs.
Well, and really, that's a great throw by Martos as he's on the run throwing that ball, and he put that in a spot where only his receivers can get it. Just a tad, a little bit too much, but if it's anywhere, that's the spot to put it.
Dillard on the coverage for the Sachse Mustangs. And again, it was Holland in the corner. They were unable to make the connection. That brings up third down and goal from the 16. It is 6:25 left to go here in the second quarter.
It's going to be play number 34.
Here we go. Thank you. Play number 34. Too far, one near. One near is the guy they're going after. Slant. They had that play really good, and they're going to push in. They're going to get in for the touchdown. And that was the fact that they were unable to bring him down after he caught it because he had that momentum, and he just surged right to it after the slant. That was a nice play.
Well, and that was a great job by Holland as he got that ball with a defender right on his back around the 6-yard line and pretty much just carried him for this next 6 yards, carried a couple of defenders into the end zone.
So that brings on their kicking unit for South Garland. And Estrada handling that kicking duties for the extra points anyway. And so they bring him on. And there's the snap. And this one is blocked by the Sachse Mustang. Picked up. And if he runs it all the way, they'll get 2 on it. And running all the way, can't figure out who it is. He needs to turn sideways there, Bill.
It's going to be Hunt. J.J. Hunt again.
All right. Hunt gets the 2 points for the block punt.
Blocked
return
extra point.
for, yeah, they get 2 points. Yeah, a blocked extra point. Ran back gives them 2 points. I'll push the score to 30-6, and the Titans kick the ball off.
Yeah, absolutely. I know J.J. Hunt's been busy so far on special teams as he's returned a kickoff for a touchdown, fumbled for a touchdown, and then now he returns a blocked extra point for a 2-point conversion.
So that means the Mustangs will go up 30-6. So there's a breakout on the football field. We'll be back here on the couch with Potato Sports Show. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Update on Thursday Night Football. Dalton was picked off in the red zone. And so that whole – thank you very much. And right now, that being said, New Orleans extends their lead 7-0. So, or 7-3, it looks like. So at least that's what we're getting the updates. So Saints up 7-3. Arizona gets their wide receiver back here tonight, Bill.
Not that it matters. Don't get me started. You have to have somebody that's going to get him the ball. So
yeah.
Yeah, they've got a lot of issues going on with their offense right now.
The whole time. Well, let's see what ends up happening. All right, so they kick the ball. It's going to be a scroller. King picks the ball up. He's at the 30-yard line trying to get around the corner, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line. So King, he was back. I thought I saw a yellow hanky fly. Did I not? I don't think I did. So on the push out of bounds, do you know who it was there, Bill? Trying to catch the number. They're not trying. It's hard to see those numbers.
Yeah, number 15, Charles, was forced to King out of bounds.
All right, so the Sachse Mustangs then now will start this drive at the 39 on their own 39-yard line, and they're like really quick up to the line. That's really interesting what Mustangs are doing here. Too near, too far. Man in motion. Back and step. Oh, it's Gutierrez here on the at the quarterback position. Ball caught on the pass, pushing down there. It was Quinn. The ball's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by the Titans.
Yeah,
and they talk about the Mustangs just kind of look confused right now.
Well, Quinn was thinking that he was down, which he was not on the fumble. I think they're discussing that right now, but from our view from up here, it was a fumble.
That was a fumble. There's no question that was a fumble. And after Gutierrez he got out of trouble and found Quinn, and Quinn unfortunately lost the ball before his knee hit the ground, and that was very obvious. That was
that was just a set screen, and it was a great job execution on the play. It's just you got to wrap up that ball and not give it up.
So let's see what the Titans do. 30-6, 5:50 left to go in the second quarter. Ball's on the 46-yard line of the Mustangs. First down and 10 for the Titans. Too far, one near. Get the snap. Nope. Go to the far side. Ball caught, pushed up to the 40, 45, mark that 35, out of bounds on the 30. Ball there was caught by Davis, and Chester prevented the touchdown.
Well, looks like that's what South Garland's offense is right now is get that ball over to Davis, let him do the work.
And that's exactly what it is. It's all about the yakety yak. In reality, that's yards after catch. For those don't know what I'm talking about, but a lot of yards after the catch for Davis on that one. So here's first down and 10, ball on the 31-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. Titans going left to right on your internet radio dial. Hands the ball off to Gonzalez. Mark that. And he's going to push it up, maybe a gain of 2, maybe 3. That'll just all depend. And everybody coming off. And it was a Foley on the stop for the Mustangs. Brings up second down.
Well, and it looks like what we're seeing right now with Sachse defense is they're just on their heels a little bit. I don't know if they're in a position right now they haven't been all year where they're up large in the first half. Don't know if they're just kind of just pacing themselves through this, but it looks like they're on their heels a little bit here.
All right, so too far, one near. Someone better get on the second one that's far because he's going to be wide open if they find him. Back to pass, Martos goes to the near side. Ball in and out of the hands of Holland, and that had a 6 written all over it for the Titans, but a little bit too high.
Well, and Norberg was coming over late from the safety position, and I think what happened was Holland kind of saw the end zone, not realizing there was a defender coming, and I think he was going to catch that ball and turn.
And on the far side, there was a wide open, just jetting, and he was just going across the screen. If he just did a go route, he was going to be wide open in the end zone for a touchdown as well. So that brings up third down and 7 for the Titans. Clock is stopped at 4:57. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here we go. Martos had to get the yellow hanky. That's going to be a false start. So that will back up the Titans 5 yards.
False start. Offense number 62.
Right. This is what South doesn't want right now. They've got some momentum going. They're moving the ball. They're getting first downs. They just scored a few minutes ago. Just got a big turnover. So you don't want to go backwards and put yourselves in a tough situation. So now they're on a 3rd and 13. unlike a reasonable 3rd and 7 in a 4-down territory.
All right, so clock continuing to run. 4:43 left to go in the second quarter. 3 near, too far for the Titans. And boy, they're spreading them out there. Martos back to pass. He's going to be forced out of the pocket. He's going to just throw this one away. He had a receiver, number 24 there, but he was unable. And Yellow Hanky out on the football field, according to the Eagle Eye Bill Cerna.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it is because it's on the far side of the field and it's near the line. So I'm thinking it's going to be an illegal man downfield.
Yeah, no 24 out on the football field either, or on the roster for South Garland either. So there's a 24 out there. So they're going to have a little conversation about the Yellow Hanky. I'm wondering, I was thinking again, illegal man downfield, but that just all depends on what that situation was. But I think this one's going to go against South Garland.
No foul on the play.
They're going to pick the flag up. I think they were looking illegal man down the field the way everything was working out on that play.
And they were, because this play was set up to be a rollout screen to the sideline. Well, the quarterback, Martos, kind of rolled out and kept rolling out and didn't throw that ball. And for the offensive line, that's a timing thing.
Yes.
So they're all set on a timing for that ball to be thrown, and then they moved downfield. And they started leaving a little early there.
3rd down and 13 for the Titans.
4th down.
Third down.
They should be 3rd down.
Yeah, that says 4th down, and it should be 3rd down. The Yellow Hanky up in the air. They go down the field, and I'm not sure if that's off. It might have been offsides, but I agree. Now they're saying that was 4th down, but not saying that they shouldn't know, Bill.
Offsides.
Over on the side said
penalty, replay, 4th down.
That over after the ball was snapped to 4th down.
Well, I guess I'm corrected because the White had just announced 4th down. This was an offsides on Sachse, moved it up 5 yards, and it's still 4th down.
Yeah, they're making it hard for us. I mean, with the flags and everything being picked up, here's 4th down for the Titans. Montos with the pass. Ball intercepted. That is Jimenez with the interception, and he's going to go down at the 22-yard line as the defender right there grabbed his leg. And but nice catch there. I think that was going for Davis, wasn't it? No, McGee. So McGee, the intended receiver, and the ball's intercepted. So now the Sachse Mustangs have the opportunity.
Actually, I'm incorrect. It was actually Brown.
I thought it was 8, but you're the Eagle Eye, not me. So I wasn't going to question you. All right, so 4-12, and the Mustangs have the ball on the turnover at their own 22-yard line. 1st down and 10, 2 near, 1 far, as they go ahead and hand the ball off. Hey, look who's there. Harris, the minibus pushes it up to the 30-yard line. Gain of 7 on 1st down, not too bad. And on the other side is Wilkerson on the stop.
Yeah, and Harris, man, he just bounced off player after player, and they kept trying to bring him down. They push him down. They did everything. The only thing they didn't do was tie his legs together.
Yeah, broke about 6 tackles on the way. Here's the snap as Gutierrez hands it off to King. He goes to the far side, finds a little alley, pushes it down to the 42-yard line, obviously gets the 1st down and then some before he's brought down. But boy, what nice place. Gutierrez actually out on the football field at the quarterback position. Then you see King, who was the quarterback, out there doing what he's doing. Caballero on the stop for the other side for the Titan. Oh, player fell down. I hope he's okay. And here's the snap. Gutierrez, he's going to keep it and run it. And there's the pitch option out on the outside. And King breaks the tackle. He's down to the 35-yard line of the Titans. Big-time gainer there. And good timing on the pitch. Balderez on the stop for the other side, as well as number 31 Wilkerson as well.
Well, and King, for the size that he is, he started the year as a starting quarterback.
Yep.
For his size, he's definitely got some good speed
and good range, good vision to seeing where the openings are for him to take off through.
Well, we did notice that when he was quarterbacking early in the year, that when he wasn't successful throwing the ball, he really knew how to at least move the field, getting down the field.
Too far, one near. Harris in the backfield. Gutierrez gets the ball. He go deep down the field, wide open. Touchdown! Sachse Mustangs. Creel. I don't know. He got so wide open, I think he was worried about dropping the ball.
That's exactly what happened. Matter of fact, you were calling the touchdown call even before he caught the ball, and I think he got overly cautious. But really, what it does is the whole defense just collapsed to the run and just left him wide open.
He just did a quick straight out and then across the field, and no one was there. And then Weston now with the extra point, kick goes up and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs and creates their lead 37-6 with 2:29 left to go here in the first half. Quick breakout on the football field. We will be right back.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on.
Yeah, but is it fresh?
I love that go route, and then if they split. It's oh yeah, about there. Oh. We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. 37-6, 2:29 left to go in the first half. Nice to see the Sachse Mustangs, 2 weeks in a row, kind of just take control of the game.
Well, they're putting up points. That's one thing that we're really struggling with early in the year.
Kick goes up, and it's going to hit the ground, and it's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. I think that's Davis. Davis is going to push it up to the 24-yard line before many of the Mustangs were there on the stop. I'm not even going to say it. I can see it, but I'm not going to say it.
Nwachu.
Okay. New guy on the team, by the way, just to let you know. That was one I was like, I'm going to have to let the Eagle Eye try to get that one if we got to call it. I was typing it, and I was like, oh, heck no. Not even going to try. So, Sachse Mustangs on their own 25-yard line. They start this drive. 3 near, 1 far, 1 in the backfield. Who's that? Or mark that for the Titans. 3 near, 1 far. They go ahead. Ball's caught at the 25-yard line. He's got to push it down. Look at him. He's still going. He's in midfield getting out of bounds, and that was Holland on the reception. Who pushed him out of bounds?
That was Chester pushed him out, and Sachse was not ready for that. Matter of fact, they were running defender on the field when the play started. So you had 3 on the far side from the visitor side, on the far side with only 2 defenders.
Right. And that's the second time we've seen that, actually. So they better get up on top of that, because if he just goes the go.
Well, and we're already seeing some of these second team players that are on the field right now, and looks like there's some confusion with them mixed in with the first team.
I think you're absolutely right. As one's going to have to go off the top, they go ahead, hand the ball off, pushing it up the middle. Ball's on the ground, fumble, and it is picked up by the Titans. Good speed there to get up on top of it, and Brown was able to prevent the turnover. Good awareness as the ball started rolling forward, and it was going to go right into a Sachse Mustang's arm.
Yeah, and they probably got another 5-6 yards from where the tackle was going to be.
Yep, there were 3 Mustangs around it. It is first down as they push the ball down to the 33-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs. 1:50 left to go in the first half. So we're going to work a little clock here for the Titans. 3 far, 1 near, 1 in the backfield. Martos gets the snap, looking to the bottom side, and oh man, big smack there. Holland unable to bring it in. Who is that? Number 29 on the stop for the Sachse Mustang was Rice, or no, 23 Lacey. Thank you there, Bill.
Yeah, no. Once again, South Garland went to that slant again, and finally, and Sachse now is closing that gap, so that way there's not so much of a distance when the ball is thrown.
So they caught on to the slant for the last couple plays. So let's see what the Titans can draw up here. 3 far, 1 near. Here on 2nd down and 10, ball on the 33-yard line of the Mustangs. Martos, a little screen, ball caught by the 30. Now to the 20, pushing down to the 10. Pushed out about big time. Took out a cheerleader as well. This one got up, but holding a yellow hanky out on the football.
Yeah, they're going to get number 77, Platis, on a hold as he was bringing down counts as he was trying to get penetration.
So that will back him up. And now we'll take
replay second down.
Touchdown. So let's see where they mark it. They're going to take it all the way back to the 43-yard line of the Mustangs, and this is going to be like 2nd and forever. It's a 2nd and 20 in reality. So, well, that depends on where the hold took place. But
the hold was on the line of scrimmage,
yeah,
so
there
it was exactly 10 yards.
All right, so 2nd and 20. Now for the Titans, as they break the huddle, 2 near and 2 are going to go far. One's going to be in the backfield with Martos, man in motion. On the other side, that's Brown. Ball snap, they hand it off to Gonzalez, and he's just going to push it up into the middle, not get very far. 98 on the stop, Walls, as well as number 94 counts for the Mustangs. Up there is a player down on the football field. So they're going to take an injury timeout on the football field. So with that being said, we're going to take the same break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs. Oh, they're going to get them off. Hold on. So I don't think they're going to. Yep, they called timeout. All right, so timeout. We'll be right back here on the Couch.
Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
Well, we saw it. Davis out on the football field. The Titans hand the ball off to Gonzalez there on a 3rd down and 20, and that was nothing doing on the sock number 52. Tally and Walls on the stop. That'll bring up 4th down. What was that, Big Red? So that brings up 4th down and 17. That means they'll probably bring on the kicking unit here, or maybe not.
Well, the clock is running. You're almost at the end of the half. They're going to run it down as far as they can and run a last play, or at least call timeout right before the clock.
Yep, because each team's got the timeout, so they're in good shape as far as that. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to run it down there, then call a timeout, and then do the last play. So a quick breakout on the football field. We'll hear from the Bullet Experience. We'll be right back.
Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset that take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer field. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Yeah, it's just down Broadway, make a left. All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show with 19 seconds left to go in the first half. 4th down and 17 for the Titans as they got their play all set and ready to go.
Timeout.
Yep, there's another timeout. The Sachse Mustangs are going to take the timeout. Next week, the Sachse Mustangs right back here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. The Wiley Pirates. Well, you were covering them for a long time before we started calling. You watched the whole thing. This one's going to be good.
Well, the Wiley Pirates have always been the type that come out of nowhere. They've never been really acknowledged. They're not always ranked at the top or or even predicted to win their divisions a lot of times. They just kind of come out of nowhere. They got great coaching with Holland there with Wiley, and it's just been always that way. They like to play that underdog type of football there, and they've been successful over the years.
So we'll see that next week right here, but that's a Friday night game. We're under Thursday night lights tonight. Last 2 weeks we've been here on Thursday. All right, so 19 seconds left to go. They're going to get this maybe final play or second to last play. Too far, too near. Martos back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He's going to take off, and he's going to side sweep, and he's going to be wrapped up there. And he's unable to throw the football, and that will not stop the clock unless someone does call timeout.
No, it will stop the clock because it's a change of possession.
Change of possession. That's right. So a change of possession. So it leaves 9 seconds left to go before we hit halftime. It'll be interesting to see what the Mustangs do here on the, you got about 2 plays to see what they can do, as they have the lead 37-6 right now. So they're kind of having their way with them, up 31 right now. Yeah, I did that math in my head real quick. That was amazing. All right, 2 near, 1 far too far for the Sachse Mustangs. And it's Gutierrez still in the lineup. A little misdirection. Hand the ball off, pushing it around at near midfield. Now, oh, wow. The turf gods got him. That was Haygood on the run, and that's going to do it for the first half. The turf gods got him. Just reached up and just pulled him right down.
Yeah, it did. Really, he went down with like 2 seconds left. The clock would have stopped, but I think the official said, let's just call it a half.
I think they did. So, all right. So that's going to do it for the first half. It is 37-6 in favor of the Sachse Mustangs. We're going to go into our halftime festivities. And when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about what Wiley's going to be bringing to the table next week here at Homer B. Johnson Stadium. We'll get back to that after we hear from all of our sponsors here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network.
At Wesson General Contracting Incorporated, we're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience, so roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement fail to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com. At the Jerry Bullet Training Center, we are a motivated team of coaches with the mindset of helping you achieve and reach your highest goals. Having developed and trained over 100 Division I athletes as well as Division II athletes, even professional athletes, the Bullet team definitely has the knowledge and mindset to take you to the next level. Check out our new 22,000 square foot facility and 3,000 square foot weight room, along with 4,500 square feet of outdoor turf and covered training area, along with football and soccer fields. Contact Melvin Bullitt at 214-326-7853 or visit their facility just outside of Waterview at 8900 Princeton Road in Rowlett.
Being taken for a ride? Check out Casso Insurance, serving Texans since 1981. Bundle your home, auto, or business insurance and save a ton. Casso Insurance on the corner of Main Street and Rowlett Road, where we make insurance fun. Or check us out on the web at CassoInsurance.com, where we always have the coffee pot on.
Yeah, but is it fresh?
There is nothing that beats good home-cooked barbecue. Since 1941, Dickey's Barbecue has done all the cooking and you take all the credit. Come see us today at our Rowlett location, 5701 President George Bush Turnpike, Suite 110 in the Target Shopping Center. Whether you want to eat in or take it home, we will fix you up. For lip-smacking, rib-tickling, knee-slapping, foot-stomping, great-tasting barbecue, come see us at Dickey's Barbecue today.
Here at Fit Body Boot Camp, located in Sachse, the solution is here. Fast, long-lasting weight loss results and the healthy lifestyle you need to keep them. The key to your fat loss success is our signature afterburn workouts, as well as support and motivation from our world-class coaches, and an easy-to-follow nutrition program to help you keep the fat off. Visit your local Fit Body Boot Camp in Sachse today to see the difference for yourself, or give us a call at 214-463-3005. That's 214-463-3005. Fit Body Boot Camp, Sachse. Sachse Ice House is a non-smoking craft beer and beer pub located in the heart of Sachse. The Ice House was opened to provide a friendly, clean, and female-friendly environment. Sachse was lacking a place for a service industry, date nights, and girls' nights, as well as happy hours. Excellent service and top-notch food are our priority. On Tuesday, we offer 79-cent wings, as well as half-price burgers on Mondays. So check us out at the Ice House, located at 6501 Highway 78 in Sachse, or give us a call at 469-304-1550, or check us out on the web at SachseIcehouse.com. Go Mustangs! Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K West Designs. Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else. All right, everybody, welcome back into the Couch Potato Sports Show in the halftime show of your Sachse Mustangs as they're taking on the South Garland Titans here tonight underneath Thursday night lights, as obviously Friday night lights. Next week, we go back to Friday night lights as the Sachse Mustangs will be taking on the Wiley Pirates. Now, but before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about the Sachse Mustangs and where they are and what's going on as far as the standings are concerned. We talked about this. Now, this is all obviously not counting what's going to be else also happening on Thursday night and tomorrow night, Friday night. But as of right now, the Wiley East Raiders, they are 7-0 out on the season and undefeated in district at 5-0 with a win streak going on, obviously, of 7 games in a row so far this season. Now, you think about this. This is a new team that is within the district and added another team, which also made it kind of harder for a lot of other teams to make it into the playoffs. However, when they've come in with a bang, and it's pretty hot and heavy. That also being said, the other next team in the standings right now at 4-3 overall, but 4-1 in district are the Naaman Forest Rangers, and that is huge for them. They have won the last 3 games in a row to put them in this position where they're 4-1 in district. So we'll watch for them as they go on later on for either tonight or tomorrow. Also, the Lakeview Centennial Patriots, 4-3 overall. They are 3-2 out on the season and they've lost last week, but they are tied with the team that we're going to talk about here for next week here in the halftime show, the Wiley Pirates. The Wiley Pirates are 4-3 overall, as well as 3-2 within districts. They lost last week to the Wiley East Raiders in a great game. As I was there, I scoped that one out, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of things that we're going to have to keep track of in that game, or well, actually in the game when we take them on. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Garland Owls, 4-4. They lost last week to our Sachse Mustangs. They are now 3-3 within the district. And the North Garland Raiders, they are 3-4 overall. They are 2-3 within district. They lost last week as well. Then your Sachse Mustangs are 2-5 out on the season, but 2-3 within district, tied up with North Garland. The Rowlett Eagles, they get a win last week as well, as they improved to 2-6 overall, 2-4 within district. And then the South Garland Titans, the team that we're seeing tonight, they have lost 7 games in a row after winning their opening game of the 2022 season. So they are 0-6 within district, as they've lost their last 7 games in a row. But it's all about the Wiley Pirates in reality next week. And we looked at the games as far as what the Sachse Mustangs had to do. They had the Garland Owls. That was a winnable game, no question. Tonight's game, it is a winnable game as well. But next week, that is the one they're going to have to stand up and they're going to have to battle, because they're going to have to win the last 4 games in a row if they're going to have an opportunity to see the playoffs. So that being said, next week's game is really important when you take a look at the Wiley Pirates and what they have done all season long. Well, I'll tell you what I saw out on the football field when I went and watched this game, and we saw a team that loves to run the football. But we also found a team that is capable of finding their wide receivers. So let's talk a little bit about that as far as the passing is concerned. Jager Bale, he is 68 of 135 for 814 yards. He's got 9 touchdowns, but 6 interceptions, but he's completing 50% of his passes. But in reality, when you look at this team, it's about rushing. As Lane Chapman, 143 attempts. He's got 522 yards. He's got 5 touchdowns. Lance Crosby, 26 rushes, 195 yards. He's got a touchdown. And then Jager Bale at the quarterback position, 37 rushes, 104 yards, and 4 touchdowns as well. Chris Lewis with a rush for 61 yards. It was an end around for that play. And then Mancini, 14 rushes, 48 yards, as well as Carter, 5 rushes, 36. Now, I'm going over this. These are how many people that you could actually see rush the football. Bushi with 4 rushes and 35 yards. Lawrence with 3 rushes and 20 yards. And then we got 3 players with 1 rush, around 4 or 5 yards, and 3 rushes for 2 yards for Grandy. A lot of people touching the ball at their rushing position. That being said, receiving, Chris Lewis, 21 receptions, 297 yards, 5 touchdowns, averaging just over 14 yards. Sean Carter with 14 catches, 146 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's averaging just over 10 yards. And then Sanders with 12 catches, 130 yards. He's got a touchdown just over 10 yards per catch for him as well. Hayden Stewart, 7 catches, 99 yards, averaging just over 14 yards. He's got a touchdown. 4 catches, 36 yards for Farley. Cleveland, 2 catches for 33, and then a catch for 21 yards. For Crosby. Williams, 2 catches for 20 yards. Chapman, 3 catches for 18 yards. 2 catches for 14 yards for Draper. And Nowinski, 1 catch for 10 yards. So that's what we're getting on the offensive side. What we're seeing is a lot of movement out on the football field. Guys in motion, fake handoffs, and actually going for the pass. So play action is huge, obviously, because what they get from the rushing game as well. So a lot of things, a lot of movements on the line as well. What I saw when they took on the Raiders, even though they lost that football game, but still they were in it until the end of the game. So that's something that you're going to have to keep track of if you are a Sachse Mustang fan, and what you got to look forward to come next week, next Friday on the 28th. So that being said, that's what the Wiley Pirates look like. So what we're going to do now, take a quick break here in the halftime show. When we come back, we'll have JP Phillips coming to you from the sidelines in the booth. And also when we come back also from that, we'll have Bill Cerno with the halftime stats. So we're going to take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs Radio Network.
This is Sonny letting you know about Liberty Air and Heat. Everybody knows what the Texas Heat can do to your air conditioning and heating systems. That's why you need the experts that deliver the best and most honest service. We provide the high-quality air conditioning and heating services that keep you more comfortable when you need it. We strive to always meet and exceed customers' expectations, competency, and accountability, as well as satisfaction.
So contact Liberty Air and Heat at 469-678-9444 or visit them on the web at libertyairandheat.com.
This is Sonny letting you know about Liberty Air and Heat.
Let Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip-on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors. Give Rodney James a call at 214-536-2607. That's 214-536-2607. Or check him out on the web at www.buffalocreekdoorsandfloors.com.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show as we bring in JP. How you doing, man? We didn't get you at the beginning of the show. You running a little late today? Got it. Okay. Definitely not. Hey, and you trimmed the beard and everything, man. Maybe not. We've been wearing the gray since they started the win streak. So last time they won was against Rowlett. We wore the gray last week, so we just threw it on again this week. Hey, your son got into the end zone. I was so excited. I saw him on the sideline. I watched specifically for that because I know, he's a senior. He wants to be a part of the team. He wants to be a part of the reason why. But then he goes off and celebrates and then realizes, wait, I'm the long snapper.
So, no, he said it right. It's a senior year, a lot of emotions. And I was telling somebody before, I had some cheerleaders in tears before the game. I was telling them, you guys realize a lot of these cheerleaders and football players have been together since kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
And they had their very first game as kindergarten.
Wow.
Mm. Next week will be the last game.
Yep. Be senior night. Yeah, we won't even get you next week at all, I imagine.
Well, I'll figure something out. But it's, so the emotions of it are kind of hitting all these guys and gals, and they're having fun. They're excited. And look, here's the deal. We went out. Looks like we could make the playoffs and that's exciting stuff. Because who would have thunk it?
Yes, exactly.
The season started out, right?
And it's Lakeview Centennial that you got. We need to see them lose a couple of games. Even Wiley next week, if they can lose next week and we get the victory over them, it would really be really good as far as that's concerned. Those top 4 spots, real close for us to be still in target for.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, we're having some defensive.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Called his name a lot. Absolutely.
He's done a great job tonight. Good to see Victor get in there at quarterback.
Yes.
Some other things happening. I think this is I was telling him before I came in that this is a game where I've seen him get that opportunity.
Yep.
Dennis hiding out.
Hey Dennis, what's up?
Dennis, Dr. Dennis Williamson.
Ah, all right.
Anyway, they're doing some great things out there tonight. South Garland has a small but mighty team. I mean, they do have some pretty good players on their team out there. We got into the end zone. I think we've had some penalties tonight that gave them some yards. But it's kind of one of those deals you want to root a little bit for them.
Yep, absolutely. I'm glad they didn't get smoked, blown out with 0 goose egg. So that was nice going that way. Now, think about this. I mean, we go into the bye, with a loss, which always stinks. You go into it just depends on who the coach is. I would think in reality, you go in, you lose, right before the bye, and then practice gets harder, and things instead of going in there feeling good. But this was really a good timing on the bye. Obviously, we got started off quick last week against Garland. They scored in less than a minute on their first drive. Then they come out and on their second drive, they just zip it on down the football field. We're seeing a lot of good stuff from them. Like you said, swarming defense, not just for, a hunt, but a lot of guys everywhere. Yeah. Yeah.
You're right. This team, if you think about it, they started practicing playing that team. Right? And there hasn't been a whole lot of rest for these guys until then. And
yep.
Somewhat of a rest week and a time to take their mind off of it a little bit. There was a little bit of back and forth.
They didn't have school either,
yeah,
so.
They had their fall break the week after.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's good timing, and we've got some good momentum going in this thing. I think the team's really pretty optimistic. So down there, I don't think in Dennis' definition, I don't think I've ever seen this team have as much fun.
That was where I was going because it's you can tell when they're on the football field having fun and when they're not. Even when they make their mistakes, they're not dwelling on it. They're getting off the field and just going to do something better next time so it don't happen. Yes.
Come back next week. Second half of the next week. We have a tough opponent in North Garland.
Yes. No, Wiley next week. Mm-hmm. And then North Garland.
They gave their all.
Oh, I was at that game. Were you there? I was there. I went to that game. I saw what was gonna be coming our way, and they were in that one even to the last 4 or 5 minutes that left of that football game. They could have very well won that football game as well. So it's definitely not a gimme come next week.
And like I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier that the Wiley used his wife, his son, described it in there, and we were talking about when you get into a rivalry game like that, all bets are off.
Absolutely.
And we play Rowlett that way pretty much every year.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who's good and who's not. It's going to be a close game.
Yep. This is like the 1A of rivalry games in reality, because it is the Rowlett and Sachse because of the guys that go to the same school and they live in Rowlett and things. But really, this is like the 1A when you're playing the guy 1 mile down the street. You know. So it's always a good one.
Stadium's actually closer than our stadium.
Yeah, I that's why I went to the game. It was literally half mile from where I live. So I zipped on down there and watched the game.
It was a good game. Like you said, there's a lot of. I know my son played Wiley for a little while. A lot of our guys that played football out here played Wiley, and they played with a lot of. They probably have more familiar ties on that team than any other team out here, including all that. So, when Wiley plays Sachse in volleyball, it's crazy. I think next week is going to be pretty darn crazy. Our student section will show up pretty strong, I think.
Even the basketball, I called a lot of basketball for the Rowlett Eagles, and when Rowlett was playing Wiley, man, it was just crazy wild. And same thing with Sachse, because they have a great basketball program as well over there too. So.
Well, and I'll real quick, I'll shout out that we've got a great team. They're doing some great things. They played Southwood Cliff last night. It was a tough game. Southwood Cliff came in and played, and it was a lot tighter game than I think they expected for sure. And they played really strong, and so it's encouraging to see that funnel of kids. We're graduating a lot of seniors this year. A lot of younger generation players, juniors and sophomores are going to come out through that squad. And so, optimistic about the future of Saxon football and what's there.
Yeah, we've seen a quarterback be promoted from the JV, Trevino, number 18. He was brought up, and then a guy's name that I'm not even going to attempt to say. He made a couple plays out on the football field for us. I got to find where it is. That one right here. Yeah, so I'm not even going to attempt it. Osheku is how you say it. So Osheku. So I'll write that down so I can at least phonetically Sheku. But we're seeing that. We've seen that a couple. We've seen Hanks come up from that list, and also Quinn and Martinez. Yeah, so lots of guys moving up.
Fabian was eligibility issue. This is he transferred from I want to say
okay.
This is the first week that he's eligible. A good week to do it because this is one of those where you give all those guys an opportunity to get out there on the field and play with the speed of the varsity team. And excited to see the second half.
Absolutely, and they're doing their senior night here tonight. As far as that is concerned, they did the football senior night, and then now the band and everything is doing that. So they'll probably go over that 2 minutes left there because they got still quite a line going on there. So next week,
ours will all be before.
Yeah, so all that being knocked out. But so next week though, Wiley should be a good one, and then finish it up with North Garland and the Raiders, and see if we can squeak into that. So how's the playoffs work? Where would they end up being? I know it's that over than that Allen school over in Allen and Prosper, and that would be the first round. The second round is actually easier for them in reality based on where they would go.
So actually being that unless things have changed, on the big school side we go to Mesquite.
Oh, okay.
Last year we played Mesquite.
Okay.
The year before that, I think we had. But yeah, I think we'd go into that Mesquite district, and you would see the smaller schools going to the Rockwall district and play against the Rockwall.
Oh wow,
yeah. So
cool.
There's gonna be some big games in the first round of the playoffs.
Definitely,
but,
yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. GISD is we've got some. This is the most equal in all the years that I've watched them play, and I've watched since Austin was a little kid and now he's a senior. This is the first year I've ever seen such equal footing with all the teams.
Yep.
Wiley used to just surprise the heck out of everybody.
Yeah, they just came on. But outside of that, this would be a real competition for even the number one spot. Going into the playoffs.
Yeah,
and
I told him
outwards.
the other night. Tonight I was talking to one of the coaches beforehand and said, the only thing that's going to stink is if we don't know when we end the game against North Garland.
Got it. Yep.
I said, we should have a pretty good line of sight.
So we'll check that out. Always good to see you, my friend. Yeah, catch you next time, and maybe we're gonna have to try to recruit you for next year. Be good stuff on the sideline if you're able. But you're gonna be traveling a lot. Yeah. Got it. All right. So always good to see JP checking in, and we got the Eagle Eye Bill Sonny. He's going to come back here after that, and we're going to get some updates on some stats. So we'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be back.
Let Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors help you restore your home to its like-new condition. Need a contractor? Let us be your first stop as well as your last. We specialize in everything that others don't, such as stained concrete floors, wood spot repairs on doors and floors, stainless steel spot repairs, anti-slip on floors, and more. Want to see what kind of work we do? Check out our Facebook page and you can see the craftsmanship you'll receive and expect from Buffalo Creek Doors and Floors. Give Rodney James a call at 214-536-2607. That's 214-536-2607. Or check him out on the web at www.buffalocreekdoorsandfloors.com.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
We are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We're at halftime as the Sachse Mustangs coming out of the tunnel there as they have the lead 37-6 here in at halftime. I'm going to shoot this over to the Eagle Eye Bill Sonny. He's going to cover the first half stats.
Well, we're going to start with team stats right now. Total yards, Sachse had 256 total yards with Garland's 135. Sachse has 135 rushing yards and 121 passing yards, so very balanced attack on the offense. On South Garland, they had a total of 21 rushing yards and 114 passing yards. And in terms of penalties, a lot better than from what we've been talking about. Right now, Sachse has 2 penalties for 15 yards. South Garland has 5 penalties for 36 yards. There's been total of 4 turnovers in the game. South Garland has had 3 of them, and Sachse had the one fumble.
Fumble after Gutierrez with the completed pass.
Yes. Individual, Brendan George was 7 for 10 for 83 yards and 3 touchdown passes. Victor Jesus Gutierrez had 2 completions for 2 attempts for 38 yards and a touchdown. On the rushing side, Akana has 7 attempts for 60 yards. Grayson King has had a big first half. He's had 4 attempts for 43 yards. Brendan Haywood has 1 attempt for 16 yards. Khaleesi Harris has 1 attempt for 9 yards. And Brendan George has 2 attempts for 7 yards. On the receiving side of it, Khalik Lockett has 2 receptions for 50 yards. Both those receptions have been for touchdowns. Jet Creel has 2 receptions for 41 yards and a touchdown. Austin Phillips has had 2 receptions for 12 yards and a touchdown. Jaden Cunningham, 1 reception for 10 yards. Santana Quinn, 1 reception for 5 yards. And Cortland Scott for 1 reception for 3 yards.
All right, so the Sachse Mustangs are going to go ahead and kick this one off. They got the ball first, so the Titans are going to go up on this one as they go ahead and put a full boot in this one, back them up to the 5-yard line. Pushing around, that's Davis trying to come. No, it's not Davis trying to come around the corner. We'll get the number here in a moment. just get close to getting it. It's number 24. We don't have that number on the roster. So number 24, new dude gets to the 24-yard line. They'll start that first drive.
Well, and the question is how healthy is Davis? We did see him come out in the second quarter holding his leg. We thought it was cramps, but maybe it's something different. And they've taken him off the kick return team. We do see him coming out on the offense, but he is coming out with a limp. So looks like he has been banged up there in the first half.
All right, so here we go. We're going to start this second half of football. Titans going to have the ball first. 3 far, 1 near in the wide receivers as they get set. They snap, ball, Matos across the middle. A big pop, is not able to hold on to it, and he is down and laying down. The hit was number 8 for the Sachse Mustangs, Norberg, and boy, oh boy, he just let him have it.
Well, and that's a kind of a dangerous pass. It was a crossing across the field. Let him a little bit too much, so he was reaching out. Brown was reaching out for that reception, and Brown, Norwood just had a free shot to hit him. He hit him legally. Hit him. It was a good hit, but just hit him squared.
Yeah, took the wind out of him. He's walking off on his own power. That's always good to see, where they're walking off and he's shaking his head right now of what's going on as far as that is concerned. So that's going to bring up second down as that ball was incomplete. They're on their own 19-yard line are the Titans. So they get him off of the field, and there's a couple cards going up, and then the play. What they're going to looks like they're already having problems as the play clock now is down to 11. So they're going to come out of the huddle. Too far? No, 1 near for the Titans. And there's going to be false start. So that's going to
false start.
Martos
Offense, number 76.
Moving the ball at all.
Well, this
second
is something South Garland didn't want to do is come out and struggle. The goal for them was to get some momentum going, put together a drive here to start the second half. And really, they've just gone backwards.
First down and 15 as they back the ball up to the 15-yard line of the Titans, and the Mustangs here. They have been playing like crazy defense. They've been staying on them all night long. Here comes the pass. They're right over the middle, almost intercepted as on the coverage for the Sachse Mustangs was Wells, and he almost picked that one off. But they were able to get to where they push this to third down in about 9 now. It looks like they'll put it at the 20.
Yeah, and Wells tried to come over the top, get that interception. He wasn't able to get it, but he was in good position where he could still wrap up and bring him down.
So big third down play here for the Titans. They just get beyond 1 yard from the original line of scrimmage. 1 far, 2 near in the wide receivers. Martos back in the shotgun. Looks like Gonzalez is going to be off to his right. Man in motion. Nope, just a shift. And there's going to be a timeout. So it's going to be a timeout.
For the delay.
All right. So
timeout.
That's what they're going to do.
South Garland.
So timeout on the football field means there's a timeout here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. You're listening to the coverage of the 2022 Sachse Mustangs. We'll be right back. That's right. Make sure you check us out on Sunday morning, 9 to noon. We take you right up to kickoff, and we cover them all on Sunday morning on the Couch Potato Sports Show, as well as that being said. So make sure you check us out there. You can see the standings on the bragging rights, standings on our Pick'em game. So here we go. It's third down and 9. Montos with the screen pass. Ball is up in the air. It is actually intercepted. So the Mustangs get the interception. Forget the fact that they weren't going to, it was fourth down. They were going to try to advance it. Yep, you're right there, Big Red. 41 on the reception. That was on the interception. That was Brunswick. So he gets hit in on the action on the defensive side of the ball and brings in an interception. And even if it fell, incomplete. It was 4th down, so it would have been a turnover down. So ball's on the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Sachse Mustangs. Right to left on your internet radio dial. They got 3 wide receivers stacked up on the top. One on the near side, that's Cunningham. Back in the shotgun is Gutierrez. He's back there. Ball shot. Oh, a little bit high, but brought in there by on the other side, Hanks, and he's going to push down to about, what are they going to put him, about the 2-yard line there, Bill? I think something like that. Before he was pushed out of bounds there by the Titans, and then that was Borner on the push out, but prevents the touchdown. But maybe that's and we got some action going down here. Not sure what that's all about.
I don't know, but I see an ambulance coming in behind the fire truck.
Yep. So something's going on. So
Hopefully
we'll watch out for that.
Hopefully it's a precaution thing.
1st down and goal for the Mustangs. Gutierrez in the back shotgun. Gets the snap. He's going to get the big rush, but caught. Touchdown! Sachse Mustang. Gutierrez gets the ball to Cunningham. That was just nice because everybody was coming, and that just opened up the middle, and Cunningham just walked right there into the end zone for the touchdown.
That was about as easy can be. They completely let the whole defense line coming in. Nobody recognized it. And, he was wide open for that touchdown.
Alvarado in for the extra point here for the Mustangs. As they get the snap, the kick goes up, and it goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs. So Mustangs extend their lead 44-6 with 10:34 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. There's a breakout on the football field. We'll take the same break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. We'll be
Wesson General Contracting Incorporated. We're your one-stop shop for all your general contracting needs. We are locally owned and with over 20 years of experience. So roofing, gutters, sidings, fence staining, painting, foundation problems, or roof damage are no problems at all. Give us a call at 214-200-5588. That's 214-200-5588. Wesson General Contractors.
All right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Little action here with the ambulance, and they're going to get them checked out. Hopefully they're okay. They're at least sitting up, so that's a good thing. We don't know how the whole thing happened, but we have the firemen and the ambulance out here, so hopefully everything is all good. 10:34 left to go here in the 3rd quarter to 44-6 for the Mustangs as they are able to take advantage of the turnover on downs and interception kickoff. It's going to be kicked, and it's going to be handed by new dude number 24. He touched it. He better get to it. And it's going to be a touchdown. No, safety. They're calling the safety. That's what the hand signal was. So what do you think they're going to call here, bro?
They're going to call it on the 1-yard line, I think. I think they're going to call possession on the 1-yard line.
All right. So, wow. All right. So that's a long way to go. I could have swore he got that ball. I thought he was tackled in the end zone, but hey, they don't call you the Eagle Eye for nothing, man. That's what it is. So long 99 yards for the Titans on this one. My goodness. I don't know. We're at the point in the game where this one's kind of almost out of control. I don't think we'll see a big time rush heading in there, kind of keeping it somewhat sportsmanship so you don't really wipe them out the way that they.
Well, there's two positions with that. You got your second string in there. You're not going to ask them to lighten up. You're going to want them playing hard. You're going to want them to produce. So really it's determined on how it's going to be.
All right, so getting back out, is he going to make it? Martos is trying to push it. They're going to give him out of the bounds. They're not going to.
Yeah, they're going to get him out. They almost sacked him in the end zone, but he lost half a yard. Now he's on the half-yard line.
So Martos unable to do anything because that rush did come from the Sachse Mustangs. That was definitely a strong rush from the Mustangs. As the clock continues to tick here, we're at 9:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, 44-6 in favor of the Mustangs as they're getting the play call from the sideline, both offensively and defensively. Here come the Titans as Martos gets everything set. 2 near, 1 far in the wide receivers, 1 back in the eye in reality. They go ahead and hand it off. It's Cunningham this time. He gets out to about the same spot, about the 1-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 as Talley was there on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. Got to make sure and make those those letters a little bit bigger for next week so we can see the names of the other team.
Well, and South Garland's just trying to get some breathing room from right into their end zone. So, now you're on a third down. You really put yourself in a tough situation. You've got to get some positive yards, or you're going to be kicking at the edge of your end zone.
Yeah, not enough room to even kick the silly thing. In reality, he'll have his back feet right near the back of the end zone. So let's see what they draw up here on third down. And there's going to be a switch too near, and they're going to go play right across the middle on a slant play. Has been really kind of working for them all night. In reality, Brown on the reception, that will be enough to push the first down. So now there's breathing room and a first down.
Well, and that's got to be frustrating for Sachse coaches. You have them on their heels. You have them right back up against their goal line to allow them, one, to get that much time to throw the ball, and second of all, just to be a victim of that slant again.
Yeah, they've had at least 5 receptions just off of that slant. So too far, one near for the Titans. As waiting on the snap, they go ahead and hand it off. Cunningham, new dude, number 24, pushes it down. Gain of about 12 before he was popped big time by number 20. That was McCown for the Sachse Mustang, and there's a yellow hanky that flies on a flew. I wonder if they're going to get it for unnecessary roughness on the tackle. Up, and there goes hopping off on the sideline is Mills. So he must have hurt his foot. So Mills off to the side. He's going to be replaced there.
Well, I don't know what the call could be if it had to do on the hit, but the hit was a good hit. It was just a wrap-up hit. So I can't imagine that it's going to be on the actual tackle. It had to have been something away from the ball.
I think they picked
foul on the play. The discussion was about target.
So picking up a lot of flags here tonight. So 8:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Play clock has stopped at 1 over here, but now they brought it back to 24. All right, so 2 near, 1 far for the Titans as they snap it. Hand it off right up the middle. New dude, number 24, around the corner. He's got enough for the first down. There will be holding. What was that, Big Red? Yeah, all on that far side, and it will be a hold as number 24, we don't know his name, and he is not on the roster, but that's the second time he carried it and got some yardage, but those yellow hankies back.
Yeah, they're going to get holding on number 74, Morello, for South Garland.
Personal foul. Number 90, the defense.
Oh, no.
Continuation of play without his helmet. That's 15 yards from the end of and an automatic first down.
And they completely missed a hold because there was definitely a hold on number 74.
Wow.
As he rolled to the outside. So not sure what the personal foul was for, but it was against Sachse.
And they move the ball to the 46-yard line of the Sachse Mustangs, and they get the first down. 2 near, 1 far for the Titans. Montos looking to the side, waiting on the play. Gonzalez off to his right. No, that's the new dude. And they pitch it off to him, and he bounces off some of them, but getting down to the 41-yard line. Gain of about 5 before he is brought down there by Brown. So we saw a new dude bouncing off of players, going around. I wish we had his name. I hate calling him new dude, but no names on the back. I don't know. I don't think there are names on the back of the jerseys.
Yes, there is. I'm going to get it for you.
All right, there we go. We'll get new dude's name here in just a moment if he turns one way. So here's 2nd down and 5, ball on the 41-yard line of the Mustangs. Too far, 1 near. And Martos taking the step back, waiting on the snap in the shotgun position. And there is the snap, and he's looking to that far side. There's that slant, and it's almost successful. Good play on the ball by the Sachse Mustangs, making sure that he doesn't get in there. So that is huge. So number 24, did we get his name? Curtis, number 24, out on the football field. So ball falls incomplete. Good play on the ball there for the Mustangs to prevent the first down. So it still remains.
Well, it's not every day you get names on the back of jerseys.
No,
so,
not in high school.
Thank you, Titans, for having that for
kidding, us. Right?
You use dry erase boards and names on the back of this?
That works out pretty good. All right, quick to the line. They went to the line, but the wide receivers aren't set. Now they are. 2 far, 1 near for the Titans. as they go ahead and hand it off to Curtis, and Curtis is wrapped up almost immediately and pushed back. Number 41 on the stop at Brunswick and Brown, and that's going to bring up 4th and 5. All right, so yeah, we'll put the eagle eye on that and see what's going on out there. And that brings up 4th down with 6:34 left to go. 44-6 in favor of the Mustangs, as they're playing really good here. However, the personal foul gives them that first down. They get that new set of downs, but they push them into a 4th down. Too far, one near. They are not going to punt, so they're going to go ahead and play it. Martos on the side, moves out there. Ball caught. It gets the first down. Big pop. Holy smoke. Brown was just leveled on the far side of the football field on the stop, number 41, because I don't think Bill saw it. It was Brunswick on the big hit. If I saw the number, no, it was 41. It was actually number 36. It was Story on the pop for the Mustangs, and that's a turnover on down. Oh, no, that was a first down, yeah, because he just got past first down marker. He is able to hold on to it. And they move the ball to the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. So there's 4 down situations for the Titans. As in the eye is Curtis, and they hand the ball. No, play action. Oh, big snap. Ball's on the ground, incomplete. So he threw the ball, and it was Brumbaugh with the big bear claw on that one.
Well, and great pressure by Sachse defense. Martos never even had a chance to get that ball going. So I think that answered our question. I think, obviously we're seeing Sachse really they want to continue playing hard.
Yep.
And they don't want to let off the gas right now.
Yeah, the penetration in the backfield is really good right now for the Mustangs, as they have been working that big time. So clock at 5:15 in the third quarter. Martos moving some guys around, 2 near, 1 far. Martos hands it off. Nope. He's going to keep right up the middle. He finds the big hole. Gain of about 12 before he's brought down. And Martos feeling pretty good about the run. And it was wide open for him as Dillard had to stop him. And well, here's the replay of that. Nice play. Actually, he just ripped it out of Curtis's hands. He was actually going to do it, but he saw the opening and he pushed it down for the first down.
And that's what a quarterback does. You got to see what's in front of you. And if you see that you have that opening, if you have that hole, you don't have to give that ball off. Take it with you and gain 12, 13 yards like you just did.
Just did. First down 10, ball on the 23-yard line of the Mustangs. Too far, 1 near. They hit this time, hand it off to Curtis. Curtis getting around into the corner. Maybe a gain of about 2 before he's brought down on the other side by the Sachse Mustangs. So we having a hard time seeing who's getting up and moving around. They're turning really quickly. But that being said, out there, what's number?
I got 91.
Number 91 for the Sachse Mustangs. And
that's the 91 that I had earlier too.
Yeah, and we have no 91. I wonder if it's 97. Nope, not at all. Nope.
Definitely 91.
4 minutes left to go. Here's second down and 9. They're keeping his Martos as they went with the play action, and he just ran it down to the 20-yard line. Gain of 2 there. It's going to bring down about third down and about 7 for the Titans here. And now their kicker can actually move the ball. Bennett is there on the stop for the Mustangs.
Well, and the question is, do you really want to have be kicking field goals when you're down like this? I think the goal is that you want to do everything you can to score touchdowns. So we might not see the kicker again.
3:30 left to go in the third quarter. Drive right now. Kind of impressive in reality if you take a look at what the Titans are doing.
Well, and they start on the 1-yard line, remember?
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. They are able to move the ball. Montos has to get rid of it. Wide open. Ball caught at the 2-yard line as Montos had 1, 2, 3 of them of the Mustangs at him, and he was able to complete the pass. And guess who it went to? Went to Davis, with the one with the limp on the back out on the football field.
Well, and Martos, he threw that ball a long ways because he threw it off his back foot, falling backwards, and was able just to get enough on it to get to him. If he got it a little further, he's dancing into the end zone because there was nobody around him.
He had to go to the ground to get it, but he did. All right, so Martos, let's see what he think he's going to keep it. Too far, one near. I think he's going to do a little play action with Curtis in the backfield. There's the play action. No, he gives it to Curtis, and he is wrapped up. Number 45 for the Sachse Mustangs on the stop, Brown, as well as number 97, Bennett, on the stop. And they lost a couple of yards on that one in reality. So they'll back that one up. It's going to be second down goal from the 4-yard line as the clock continues to tick away here. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third. A lot of running, so the time's going by really quick. So
yeah, a lot of running and a lot of passes that are completed, so that clock can continue to run.
And they stay in bounds, so it keeps rolling. So here comes Martos. Martos with the handoff, and Curtis gets the ball, and just not getting anywhere. And Martos, I don't know if you've seen it, he turned to the sidelines going, what are we doing here? Rice on the stop for the Sachse Mustangs. I thought on first down and goal from the 2 that Martos was just going to keep the ball and go in himself. But now we're in third down and goal from the 4.
Well, and Sachse just really bunching up the center of the field, and this is where, if South Garland, once again, they've got to do something different, take it away from the middle of the field.
Take the wideness, and I think you look at the slant on the far side out there, you'd be able to get Holland in the end zone as well as Brown. So see how they do it. They go ahead, give it this time, handing it off to Curtis. Touchdown for the Titans. That one was just wide open for him there. Good penetration from the offensive line into the defensive line and just pushing them out of the way.
Yeah, and what he did was he took that ball to the middle of the field, saw the opening to the outside, and kind of just scooted around and got around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the middle sign? That one, they got the right sign. All right.
They're going to go for 2, it looks like.
Go for 2. Why not? Let's see what,
like I said, you might not see the kicker for the rest of the night.
Except to kick it off, and heck, you might even not see him then. So here comes the 2-point conversion from the Titans. Too far, one near. And Curtis in the backfield. Martos gets the snap. Ball thrown to the end zone. Goes incomplete. Good coverage there by the Sachse Mustangs. Number 38 on the coverage for the Mustangs. That was Dillard. Yep. All right, cool. So the point conversion is no good. So quick breakout on the football field. We'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show and your Sachse Mustangs.
Ever want to know why Bill and I look so great on our broadcast? Check out K-West Designs on Facebook to find out why. Check out all the samples that Kelly has up so you can see, especially if you have a special occasion that needs something original or design or something that says, this is our moment. Check out K-West Designs on Facebook or give Kelly a call at 469-601-5856. That's 469-601-5856. K-West Designs.
Well,
Rich's Performance Muffler and Auto Care has provided complete auto repair services to the Wiley area since 2003. Whether it's alignments, brakes, air conditioning, muffler service, suspension, front-end auto services, or in my case, a Cadillac converter, Rich does it all. Stop by and see him at 603 Commerce Street, Suite 203 in Wiley, or give him a call at 972-461-0776. That's 972-461-0776. You'll be happy you called Rich instead of anybody else.
All right, we are back here having a ball here during the break, and we went into the fourth quarter. Oh, that hit Mustangs on the front part of it, so I had to pick it up, and moving it around there is Chester on the far field to the 20. He's running a lot to the 30. He gets down to the 32-yard line, and boy, that ball was hit there. Oh, it was Norberg. Okay, all right, so Norberg was the one that returned it. Ball was hit by an up man, and there's a yellow hanky out on the football field. What's this one going to go, Bill?
I think we're going to get a holding against Sachse, and it's going to bring it back.
So back him up 10 yards there. I just, you're comfy. So let's see where all right. So
personal foul.
It's a personal foul.
Blindside block. Number 22 of the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
10-yard line. Holy smoke. So now, interestingly enough, the Sachse Mustangs now need to go 90 yards. Not 99, but 90 anyway. So
looks like we have a lot of new players here on the offensive side.
Left to right on your internet radio dial. It's Gutierrez who gets the snap. He's going to go to this near side. Ball is caught. Oh, ball on the ground. No, incomplete. Yep, he didn't have possession of it. Ball was intended there for Santiago on the pass there. Just couldn't hold on to it. So we haven't seen Santiago in for a while. So like Bill said, here comes second down and 10. Ball's on the 11-yard line, too far, too near in the wide receivers. One in the backfield. Not sure who that is. As they go ahead and they hand that off to that person. Who is that? Akana? No, it's not Akana. It's Harris, I think. 28. So, all right. So it is Haygood on the, but they're going to bring that one back after the big gain or a big
holding. Offense number 68. 10 yards to the previous spot. Still second down.
Oh, Gary
Patterson. Correction. Half the distance. Still second down.
He's no longer at TCU, though. All right. So, yeah. And here's where you got the clock is running. Through this whole thing. I think that's just kind of what they're going to kind of do. I think it's probably a gentleman's agreement on how that handles. But here's Gutierrez in the backfield at the quarterback position. There was a man in motion, too far, now too near. And Gutierrez back, ball caught at the 15-yard or the 5-yard line, down to the 15, now to the 20. And that is that. And I think that's Yarbaugh. See, yep, that was Yarball on the reception for the Sachse Mustangs. Big pickup there. Wilkerson on the stop for the other side on the Titans.
Yeah, and he was able to get the first down on that and just made a simple pass in the middle of the field.
And then a stutter step got him an extra 5 yards right there. All right, so first down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball's on the 22-yard line on their side of the football field. Left to right on your internet radio dial, too far, too near. In the wide receiver position. Gutierrez looking things over, gets the snap, gets that little hook pass right there, and that's Santiago around the corner. He's going to get right up near the first down marker. I think he's going to get about 11 or 12 before he's brought down by Valderez. So, yep, so a gain of about 11 on that one as they push it down to the 33-yard line. So, yeah, again, we're seeing a lot of guys that we don't see a lot. Gutierrez, good to see him out on the football field. We haven't seen him a lot this season. Man in motion for the Mustangs. Gutierrez now looking. Now he's going to go the other way, reverses the field. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down and then some. Gain of about 13 on that as he just makes his own play out of nothing. So couldn't go one way, just couldn't find the open space, and he just reversed the field and used the speed to get the first down and push the ball to the 33.
Well, that's what they want to do. They want to make this last possession of the game. Let that clock keep running. Just keep moving the chains, and let's wrap up this game. Get home before 10 o'clock news.
Yeah, they're actually on their own 47-yard line. Mark that. There's Gutierrez back to pass. He's getting a big rush. This time he's going to get sacked at the 40-yard line. A couple of them there. But on the stop on the other side was number 80 for the Titans. He's a wide receiver too. All right.
That was Galdames on the tackle
on the other side,
and that was a good job by Gutierrez as he was being wrapped up. He started looking up to see maybe he could throw the ball. Smart decision just to tuck it in and just go ahead and take the sack.
Loss of 7 there on that one, so that would make it second down and 17. Ball on their own 40-yard line. They got to get to the 43-yard line of the Titans. Ball's caught. Pushing around the corner, and that's Norberg. Norberg gets pushing. There's some arguing back and forth, and they're going to start that. And the coaches are in there. Not before. I think this is one of those things where the coaches are in there trying to stop the nonsense, and it wasn't enough. And there's 3 flags down on that.
Well, they're gonna get South Garland, but I think they're also gonna get Norberg. Really he just.
They were jawing.
He didn't need to say anything. He should have just gotten the possession and just gone back in. You don't ever want to do that on your opponent's sideline because you're in no man's territory. You have no help over there.
Yep, jaw jacking on the sideline. Norberg should have just went out of bounds like you said, but then they just went all. I thought the coaches from South Garland were doing a good job trying to split that up. But unfortunately, it wasn't before the Yellow Hankies hit the football field.
No, they were, and it was a great job by the coaches to separate their players.
And the clock is running. So normally the clock would not be
There's
running
2 fouls
right
on the
now,
play,
so,
both on the
they're just trying
defense.
to get out
Unsportsmanlike
down with
conduct,
that.
number
So no one
50.
gets hurt.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 15. We'll enforce one of those fouls, 15 yards at the end of the run, and an
Wow, they
automatic
are going to
first down.
get South Garland with 3 unsportsmanlike conducts.
There's no what?
They just called 3 unsportsmanlike conducts all on South Garland. Unless he missed Sachse, he just waved at South Garland for 3 of them.
Wow. Moves it down to the 41-yard line of the Titans. So the Mustangs, just kind of pushing with first down. You're right there. So first down for the Mustangs. And 2 far, 1 near, 2 in the backfield for the Mustangs as well. So who's back there? Number 21 as well as 28 for the Haygood. Number 21, don't have him, but Gutierrez is going to keep the ball. And he's just going to push it down there. They tried to strip the ball out of his hands. Unfortunately, couldn't get out there. Say it again.
Galdames on the tackle there.
Galdames. I don't have my glasses, but I can't say that name. For some reason, I can't say it. So here goes number 21 off there, and I don't have 21 on my
21 is Calkins. He's actually normally a wide receiver.
There we go. That's why I can't find it. All right, so there you go. So here comes 2nd down and 4 after the 6 from Gutierrez, and they go ahead and hand it up there, pushing around his Haygood, and he's not going to get the first down. And it's Balderez was on the stop on the other side. We call him the name a lot here tonight. He's right there in the middle to prevent a lot of that rushing yards. And he just look at the way he just wrapped that up. That was pretty good tackle.
Yeah, and Balderas has been all over the field tonight. He's if there's a bright spot that South Garland can look at tonight, it's the play of Balderas. He's been definitely making a notice out there.
And on the offensive side, definitely Davis is a guy that they definitely need out on the football field. Hopefully he's okay. He's still in the limping situation as far as
Reuben Davis is only a sophomore, and to see how he's played tonight, they've got a bright future with them.
All right, so there's a timeout on the football field. We'll take the quick break here on the Couch Potato Sports Show.
The prospect of retirement can be exciting and scary at the same time. At Nest Egg Wealth Advisors, we have found many people either approaching or currently in retirement failed to truly maximize some of the benefits offered to them, primarily Social Security. What is it? How does it work? It's simply not a benefit that you start receiving at age 62. Because these decisions are so important, my firm has assembled an informational packet on Social Security. If you would like a complimentary copy of Social Security Maximization, please give our office a call today at 972-412-6064 or visit us on the web at nesteggadvice.com.
They may have. So, all right, we are back here on the Couch Potato Sports Show. I think the gentleman rules are in play here as the clock will probably continue to run to get out of town. So the Mustangs 3rd down and 3. Gutierrez on the play action. He's going to take off. He gets the first down. He's to the 20, now to the 15, trying to get around the quarter to the 10, pushed out of bounds. Did he get over? Waiting for the call. Nope, we're going to get him at the 1. So Gutierrez is looking for that touchdown and pushed out of bounds there by who is that? Balderas. Jeez, dude is everywhere. Holy smoke. And clock continuing to run, 3:50 left to go. Even when they score the touchdown, I think they'll keep that clock rolling, I think, and so they can get him out of here. So we'll see how that part plays out here. So clock continuing to run. High snap. Gutierrez had to pick it up. No, pick it up in for the touchdown. Haygood on that. A bad snap. It went up in the air. He just snatched it out of the air and went in for the touchdown. There it is. Boom. And then a cut the left-hand side. Increases the lead to 50-12. And they bring on the kicking unit. I wonder if they'll stop the clock here. They haven't been doing it, so we'll see what happens here. As they bring on Alvarado. High snap. Bud is brought down. Kick goes downtown for the Sachse Mustangs.
I don't even know if it was a high snap. It just had good velocity on it. that ball came back quick.
The clock. It's continuing to run, so they'll probably just get to the kickoff, and that'll probably be it. They might not even get to the kickoff. So I think that's how they're going to decide to end this game here tonight, as it never rolls through that way. So I think that is a gentleman's agreement. I like it. and make sure no one gets hurt and things like that. That's always nice. So, yep, if they kick it off, I don't even think they're going to end up doing that part of it. We'll watch for it as the clock continues to run, and
they'll kick it off, and for Sachse, this will move them up a little bit in the stands, as now they'll go to 3-3 in the district,
yes,
which puts them right in the thick of things,
of everything, absolutely,
which makes that Wiley game even that much more crucial.
Looking forward to that one. We're going to bring on Coach in the halftime show for that one. That's going to be good.
And we're going to wear our gray shirts.
Well, probably, yeah. Gray shirts next week?
It's got to be gray shirts.
It's got to be gray. We got to, maybe we'll finish up with the blue. Who knows? Or if they win again, we might just roll out the rest of the season. There's the kickoff, and the ball's up in the air, and it's going to hit the ground, and it's going to be not fielded, but fielded, and then down on the ground. And again, the clock is not going to stop. It normally will, so that's going to do it here tonight. 1 minute and 24 seconds. I don't think they'll have enough time to get off a play. Well, they'll probably
get one playoff.
So next week, really important for the Sachse Mustangs. This is a game that they worked up to, came off the bye, got a good win against the Owls. Now a good win here against the Titans is pretty much what they needed in reality to get set and get ready for that game, next Friday.
Well, and you mentioned that Owls game. That Owls game was bigger than you think. First of all, that's a good ball club.
Yeah.
That Garland Owls team, they've now just tied them in the district, which they hold the tiebreaker. So they've actually, just in this game tonight, they've moved up 2 spots without anybody even playing yet.
All right, so they go ahead, they take the snap, they hand the ball off and find it up, and the Mustangs go ahead and knock that down, and that will do it. I don't think they're going to get another playoff. They're going to be done with it. So that's going to do it for us here on the Couch Potato Sports Show, as the Sachse Mustangs get the victory here tonight, 51-12. As the clock is winding down to now 15 seconds, so they won't get, maybe they'll do another play. No, I think they're calling it off. Yep, they're going to call it off. So that's going to do it for us here tonight on the Couch Potato Sports Show. Good victory, and get set for the big one. I mean, say whatever you want about it. It is the big time when you're taking on Wiley. So that they got to go have a good week of practice and get set and try to bring that one home next week to keep them in contention of the playoffs. So for Big Red in the back, as well as the Eagle Eye Bill Bill Son, I'm Sonny Clark. Everybody have a good one. We'll see you next week as the Sachse Mustangs take on the Wiley Pirates. Have a good evening, Aaron.